Hoperation because we are live!
This is the first time we're doing this.
This is the absolute first time. There are no audio problems here on Windfall.
Well, I got a natural 20.
We are professional.
All right. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Such Production Value. Sound test is always fun. Sometimes always borked. Rule of live performance. You are so right, Nick.
100%.
God. Yeah. We knew that was going to be a hurdle of doing this live, and it is worth, everything that we've done. So, thank you for the feedback. We always appreciate it, and we always want more feedback.
Thank you for the feedback.
For your feedback.
Not
our feedback.
All right. Welcome to Windfall, everybody. It's nice to be back from our hiatus. First and foremost, I would love to thank Californians for composing our wonderful theme song, which I love oh so much. If you have not had a chance yet, please do check out our YouTube channel where you can catch up on all the VODs of Windfall and keep up with the story. We have shorts and highlights on there as well, and you'll be getting some of the other content from my channel there very soon. So yeah, go check out the YouTube channel.
Feel free to like and subscribe.
There it is. I don't want to say it.
Someone has to say it.
Someone must say it.
I'll make sure you don't sell out.
This pact is sealed.
If we reach 1,000 subscribers by next week, we'll do anything.
We'll do more of this game. Who decides that? 1,000?
We're short. We just need 976 more.
just all of them. All right.
Sign up for his OnlyFans.
Are you? We're gonna start the episode now because I am afraid.
Okay, take three.
Take three.
And we're rolling it back.
So anyway, let me see if my audio balance is right. On last episode of Windfall, Freaky Frog Day, the party had arrived in Lindywind Loch, a duchy of the Empire Kingdom of Restorin. It is on the northern part of Restorin, and it is much like a sort of mystical fairy tale land where dragons once roamed, unicorns stride in the forest, and the great loch is full of life, magic, and mystery. They went because Wesley bore a striking resemblance, amnesiac Wesley bore a striking resemblance to the missing Marquis, Easton Arling, the son of the Duke. They arrived, and the Duke immediately said, yes, that is my son. And then he went to the Duchess. He went to the Duchess and found that she knew immediately, you were not. She said someone loved you at some point, and she wished you the best, but you were not filling the hole in her heart, which she was so desperately feeling. The court wizard then took a peer into your mind to find that it was clouded with fog by the witch, the hag, Cyrene, Cordelia's mother. Knowing how dangerous this foe, this entity was, the party moved with caution into the loch itself, knowing that the only way to figure out whether you were Easton or not was to get to the bottom of this mystery. The party traversed through the mountain ridge and moved following a spell, skipping all of the good shit that I had planned, and instead going straight over the mountains through a rock's den. Thanks to a redeem from chat, the loot goblin was released and managed to escape, losing only one piece of loot. But he will appear again one day, perhaps, to unleash his treasures upon the party.
I need to get my consumable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you need to go pick that.
I need to go pick my consumable.
Yeah, go do that. After escaping from the rock and leaving it mostly unscathed, the party found the witch's hut, an area in this muddy sort of marshland on the outskirts of the loch in the mountain valley. There they saw the witch's hut, and they went in to find not Cyrene, but a young human woman named Hannah. Hannah was animated. Why is the music so dramatic right now?
Know.
Holy shit.
It knows.
It knows. Let's just change the playlist real quick.
Animated.
She was animated. So Hannah was animated.
She was awkward.
She was very awkward. And through a series of discussions, it was revealed that Wesley, our wonderful swashbuckler was not
Our sweet boy.
our sweet boy, our amnesiac swashbuckler was in fact not the Duke's son. He was a frog. We have a reverse frog prince situation on us, in which no, the prince was not turned into a frog, but the frog was turned into the prince. So Wesley is actually little Buddy, Hannah's pet frog. We met his parents, Slimy and Briny, a pair of very fine bullfrogs. And the party dealt with the idea that, yes, they could rescue the I keep saying prince, the Marquis. They could rescue Easton, but restoring him to his body meant that Wesley would once again be a bullfrog, and that has other, repercussions for the rest of the game. I'll be such a good boy.
He can be your tattoo.
Pocket frog.
That was
Comes out with a tiny knife. Ha ha!
So that was not the only startling revelation. Next, Hannah revealed that Wesley and Easton were soul bonded, meaning that if the frog died, so did Wesley, and if Wesley died, so did Easton, and that Easton was most likely in a place ran by what she referred to as the frog eatings ones, the frog eaters, which after they eat frogs, and it turns out that they're kobolds that just like to scavenge the bullfrogs in the area for their sustenance. It was a long conversation, which she should have just said kobolds. It would have been faster if she just said that, but she is a little awkward. So after all that emotional weight and trauma, she then pulled Cordelia aside, because that's the kind of DM I am. She revealed that since she's been studying under Cyrene, she knew a little bit about Cordelia's past. And Cordelia, as a changeling, has always known that she was the daughter of something different. A union between a person and a hag is usually some sort of dark pact. But the strangest revelation was something that Hannah said. Her father was not taken in the middle of the night. She did not lose Cordelia. She said instead that she was abandoned, and that Cordelia's father was the one that proposed the union in the first place. And the most startling revelation of all was when she said his name, Hugo Eisenstadt, High Inquisitor of Starhill, the very leader of the faction that's been hunting her entire life. That's where we're going to go ahead and pick up the session for today.
I like the little side note.
Yeah.
For my
Dad.
clarification,
Yes.
Cordelia was pulled aside for that revelation?
Yep, they're outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone else is inside the hut right now. They were talking in like the garden kind of
She
area.
Yeah.
talked about how her mother wanted her, but then the specifics were outside.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So unless we were eavesdropping, ooh,
You've been dropping these.
Eavesdropping.
I ain't dropping no eaves, sir.
Even if I would want to, it distracted the thought.
Yeah. The whole "I am a frog" revelation kind of got you a little bit. All right, and that's where we pick up today. You ready?
Sure.
So, and Hannah looks at you, and she doesn't seem startled or like bothered by this information. She's kind of excitedly looking at you. So, you know your last name now. You're Cordelia Eisenstadt. That's fun, right?
No, Hannah, it's not. Did Cyrene tell you this, or was there any proof of it?
And she just told me. I mean, I wasn't there when you were like conceived or whatever. No, I didn't start, watching until we started my training, and then like by then. So she told me it basically. She seemed very no, Hannah, that's called trauma. She told me a lot, but I mean, I guess I never really considered that it wasn't true. I don't think she really had much reason to lie to me.
It can't be true because that doesn't make any sense.
Well,
Do you know who he is?
Well, I'm from Restorin, so only in name and what she's told me. I know the Inquisition is like, your churches, they're like your paladins in Starhill, I guess?
No. I mean, not mine, maybe that's someone's. The Inquisition, Hannah, they hunt people like us. Creatures like Cyrene. They don't deal with them. They don't make bargains with them. They kill them. So, you can understand why I have trouble believing that. The man that you spoke of, he can't be my father. I remember bits and pieces of him, and he was kind, he was gentle, he cared about me, he would not have abandoned me, he wouldn't be a monster too.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I thought, I guess I'm just romanticizing things again. I thought, there was something beautiful about it, the way that it was forbidden romance, and here you are against all odds, life existing where it shouldn't. I was just kind of just happy that you were here. I'm really sorry. I didn't understand the gravity of the situation. They don't act like that in Restaurant.
It's not your fault, Hannah. It's that place. There's a reason I left. There's a reason I don't want to go back. I need some time.
Yes.
Yes. Just tell them everything's fine, that I just needed a moment. I need some air.
Yeah, of course. I'll go back inside and see how they're doing. And you're more than welcome, of course, to stay the night at the hut. There's nothing but frogs out here, so it'll be just fine. So the sounds of Hannah coming back inside are heard. You hear the pair of footsteps. Was there any conversation?
Yeah, as
between...
they walk as they walk in, you just hear Brooke say, "Look, so we get the frog, but then we get the frog and we split you back, and then what? I mean, don't you want to stay this way?"
Yeah, it seems preferred, but it's not my body. I'm a thief of someone else's life.
You didn't steal anything.
But I have a chance to give it back.
And at what cost?
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
We can just go deal with these frog eaters, rescue whatever frogs we can. Hopefully, Hannah.
I think she is in at that point. Yeah.
Can peruse whatever books or spells that Cyrene might have on hand and find a miracle.
A miracle.
Kid, I've been thinking about how to do this. Making something, a mammoth, a homunculi, that's fucky magic.
Well, I don't know what we're going to do now, but we can at least stall for time because we know we have to get that frog before it's eaten. Regardless if I keep this body or not, we're on a clock.
Yeah, I mean, that is a clear starting point. And you're right. I mean, he has been victimized us, but I mean, there's a responsibility to you as well.
Saying it's hard to hear Weather Hacker a little bit. Thanks.
Might be low.
Yeah, move your mic up a little bit.
This is a first button campaign.
I just think this was all just dropped on us, and we all need some time to process. So I'm going to take Mom and Dad.
Slimy, brownie.
Yeah, I pick them up and like, I'm guessing it's like the same kind of general layout as the other witch's shack we went in.
Yeah.
So I just like find the bed, lay down, and I'm like, I'm going to get some sleep. We're going to clear our heads. Take tomorrow fresh. I just think we could all sleep on it. So I'm just like crawl over, like back to the party. I was like, I don't want to discuss this right now.
Okay, so you go to sleep snuggling the two frogs, and you watch as like a bunch of other frogs, which are in the house and stuff, just like go and like cover up on Wesley and just like kind of surround him. So there's like 5 or 6 of them,
A
yeah,
little frog pile.
in a big pile, a frog pile, if you will.
I'll turn to Hannah and say, because I feel like I just saw this in the last episode, but I'm gonna ask again just in case. So you said that it would be possible to introduce a third soul or body to sort of be a new receptacle for one of the souls.
Theoretically, I could try.
So let's speak hypothetically then. You introduce a third soul. Do you just? I'm not understanding how, because from what I know of soul bonds is that it has to be between one thing and another, and that can't change. How would introducing a third soul link them? I never heard of an off branch or an offshoot of a soul bond like this.
I imagine it like if the soul is like running water, you're kind of spraying water between 2 points. Then introducing the third is like grabbing someone and putting them in the water. They kind of get soaked, and that stops the water from getting to the other side. So we can kind of catch the soul before it makes its way back, in a manner of speaking.
So then, so the point where it's coming from that was intercepted, now this soul is being connected to the one that's intercepted. What about the soul behind it?
I suppose it would kind of still be there, but it just wouldn't have as much to do. I guess, I don't know if it would really kill a soul. A soul wants to survive. It's the spirit that's inside of you. It wants to stay. So if you were to take something else, it would still, I guess, linger as long as it could. But eventually, it might run out of fight. Depends on how strong the soul is.
It sounds like not an ideal solution.
It's not an ideal situation. I did say I was very, very sorry. I am very
Are
sorry.
you just like yanking souls out of people?
No,
Is there something I could be doing in my day-to-day life to better attach my soul to myself?
There are some breathing exercises.
Kegels.
Can you teach him?
Yeah, it's still working.
Because I'm just a little bit concerned that like I'm gonna be just going about and someone's gonna like.
It's very.
Who wouldn't want to pilot this?
It's very difficult to do, and you need the vessels together, or you need a link between the vessels. I've heard of more powerful practitioners animancers able to hold souls and objects or to transfer them across like great lengths of time or distance, but I don't know. It was an accident the first time, and then like the next 3 times I was just trying to figure out how to fix my problem.
Were you just swapping frogs back and forth?
Yeah, I had a lot of frogs on
Or
hand.
is there like a deer frog and a frog deer?
More people.
Am I gonna find a hopping bear in the woods?
No, there. You will not find anything anymore.
Okay, so this is a cleaned up my own mess situation.
I'm just kind of amazed that little buddy's still alive, if we're being honest.
I guess.
Do they explode?
They don't explode.
Is there
no.
a shelf life?
Whenever you... this is going to make me sound like a terrible person.
Yeah.
Whenever I was trying to fix the problem, I did it 3, 5 more times max. And it wasn't entirely on purpose then either. But the frogs, when they got away, I just know that the soul bond works.
Okay.
As in one died and the other one died too.
Did something die at like 9 a.m. this morning?
No. They've been
God.
they've been dead for a while.
Okay, cool.
Why?
Got peckish.
One of the you watch Barney. You wouldn't want to sound like a terrible person, Hannah. I promise my intentions are always good. It's just I fuck things up sometimes.
I've been there. So we're frog hunting in the morning. I think that much is clear.
You don't have far to trek. In fact, I could have the house walk us closer to cut down on your exploration time if you'd like.
As we sleep.
As you sleep.
It's like a mobile home.
It is very mobile.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, and Cordelia is fine. She is very fine. She's okay.
Is she a fucking frog?
No.
Why did you say that? That sounded so suspicious.
She told me to tell you. She wanted me to assure you that she is fine.
Cordelia's not here, right? She's still outside.
She's outside.
I go look out the front window.
Yeah.
Cordelia's there, not okay. Wait, is Cordelia there?
And she's probably wandered a ways away from the house, just kind of walking, pacing.
Or like the ponds?
Yeah.
It's a bit foggy. She might be hopping. I can't tell.
I would have believed she was fine until you said that.
We have code phrases.
I can tell you what I can do. And this might be okay to kind of make up for what I've done. If you go get Easton back, you get the frog. I'll collect the goldenrod. I'll collect the hair from the hair. And I'll go get the roc's egg. And I'll prepare the spell. And then we can meet and get this kind of sorted out sooner.
And you're like confident in your ability to go get the roc's egg?
I think I can do it.
Yeah, it's just turn the rock into a fucking frog. And we're gonna have a big like hippity hoppity bird. Turn Wesley into the rock.
Please no. Wesley the rock.
Just throw the rock in between.
Scrawl, motherfuckers.
Like, it knows you have the egg, so it interrupts the ritual.
Oh my god. At any rate, I think you should all get some rest, and if that's good, then I'll step out of the house. I'll leave you to it. I imagine some of you might sleep more comfortably knowing that I'm not here. Just promise that you'll keep everything okay, and then I'll meet you back. I'll command the house to come back to this spot tomorrow evening, and we can do the ritual.
Okay, but only because my legs are tired.
All right. I'll go tell Cordelia. She's okay. She's. I'll let her know that the house is moving. So, and so Hannah leaves.
Cordelia's fine. Like,
She told me to
why'd you
tell
do
her.
that?
So she leaves the house and she goes out. Cordelia, your friends made a sort of deal with me. I told them that the house would walk you closer to the Frog Eater's lair. That way you wouldn't have to march as much in the morning. You can rest. The house will take care of you. And I'll go collect the other ingredients while y'all are gone. And we can swap it out.
And you sure you can collect them on your own?
Oh, I did it a couple of times so far.
Oh God, you did.
At least 6 times.
6 times the charm.
Yes, I suppose. Would we be heading off now? Or...
As soon as you get in the house, I think, to save time on travel.
Right. Just give me a few minutes.
Of course.
I was in the middle of something. And you can see she has, like, stuck her staff in the mud so that Emrys can sit on it.
Okay.
As she's been kind of pacing.
I'll give you your space. I'm sorry again.
It's okay, dear. It's... Honestly, when I left Starheal, I was hoping that it would just all be behind me. Wouldn't have to worry about any of it. Wouldn't have to know, and now it seems that I keep finding things out, and the more I get answered, the more questions I have, and most of it just doesn't make any sense.
She looks like she wants to say something, but kind of realizes that she has not made things better by talking. So for the first time tonight, Hannah closes her mouth. She just kind of nods and she gives you some space. On top of the staff, your bearded vulture, Emrys, looms, his wingspan evident as his shadowed wings sort of stretch out. He tilts his head. You look unwell, little bird.
What gave it away?
He tilts his head sort of at you.
I thought when we left, everything would be better. Everything would get better. Why does it keep getting worse?
It is you and I, little bird. It has been that way for a long time. It has been you and I, and he has been gone for a long time.
Yes, it's been you and I. Funny how people keep watching me.
Watch over you, little bird. I am here for you. You called me to do so.
Called you.
You do not have to remember, little bird. I watch over. Do not trouble your mind with remembering.
Did she send you?
You watch the wings raise up to their full height. You see the claws sort of grip on the staff.
Please tell me she didn't send you.
And the great black wings, like shadows, begin to swirl around you. And they close behind you. And they pull you in. And his great red feathered face, those sharp eyes look directly into yours. It just kind of pulls you in, like noggin to noggin. She did not send me, little bird. You reached out your hand and you pulled me from the dark. I am not of her. I am of you. and the deal you made. You try not to remember, you need not remember, but I am yours.
Okay.
He tucks his wing back down on his side.
Thank you. She'll kind of reach up to hold him.
He kind of braces into your hand.
We're going to have to deal with this eventually.
We will do so, as we always have.
I just don't want them to get hurt because of me. You were right. Maybe it should have just been you and I. I'm starting to care. One problem at a time. We should get going.
And he raises and lifts up the staff into your hand and lands.
My arm out for him.
That's a big bird.
Yeah.
And,
That's why
you-
she's got like the leather brace for him.
So you carry him back into the house. And Cordelia returns with Emerus in tow.
Shh, be quiet. LB's sleeping. Little buddy.
Is he all right?
Almost certainly not. But he's still doing the whole noble hero thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of inspiring, to be honest.
Brooks just rolls his eyes.
Foolhardy. Inspiring, sure.
Yep. I'm gonna go save a frog in the morning.
You know, not the craziest thing that we've ever said.
Nope. The fact that I've been hanging out with the frog's way weird.
Oh, goodness.
So no one else is like bothered that we're sitting in the hut, and now the only guaranteed reason that Cyrene has just to not drop like 600 fireballs on the hut is no longer in the hut with us.
I'm
Presumably she can just find us at will because we're walking around with a beacon. Just, here they are, X marks the spot, delete this.
Out am I?
She won't. I don't think she'll hurt Cordelia.
Yeah, I imagine she probably likes her stuff. The house is nice. It's got legs. You don't just make a house like this.
Yeah, of course, yes, the house.
I'm trying to figure out which animal head's actually watching us right now. Do you think it's that badger? Or is it the rabbit?
The rabbit goes.
I pull out a deck of playing cards and I start putting them in front of the eyes. I'm kind of idly practicing making cards disappear.
I'll speak with Hannah at some point, see if she knows more about what they're planning, what they want. It's been a lot today. I'm sorry it wasn't something that I thought to ask her when we were talking.
It's been a big day with a lot of revelations, so...
Been a real freaky frog day.
No, I feel like she knows that we're here. She may very well have left to see what we had done to Desdemona, see where I had gone. I don't know.
The real question, I suppose, is are we going to wake up in Frog Eater territory, or are we going to wake up, like, in a dungeon? Because the house could just be taking us anywhere.
Well, I could use the spell I used to get here to try and close the distance.
Is Hannah going to travel with us in the house? No.
She's going to collect the ingredients while you guys are traveling.
Okay.
And then she's apparently instructing the house to walk back tomorrow night. So don't miss the bus.
Besides, Hannah seems to care about these frogs, so I don't think she would lead us astray in this.
Yeah, that's right. We can just threaten to kill the frogs if anything goes wrong.
Maybe we don't discuss that in front of Wesley. Or
Or
say
the other frogs?
anything.
Pretty sure most of them are asleep.
They're all on top of Wesley.
There's more now. There's like a dozen frogs just like...
I think once this house gets moving, we're going where it's taking us. Restaurant's not small, and I imagine this thing has some giddy up on it. You wouldn't want to be leaping off of that.
All right.
Would it make
Aye.
everyone feel better if we took turns keeping an eye out? Like a proper watch.
Yeah.
I know we've loosely got one for the ship, but
Normally I make Terry do that. But yeah, I guess we can do that. That makes sense.
We can just let Wesley keep his,
Yeah. He can get the full night.
yeah.
He deserves it. He's only one after all.
Yeah.
All right, anything else before we head to rest? All right, go ahead and get your benefits of a full night's rest.
Push rest button.
Who keeps first watch?
I'll do it.
Okay, Kai. You immediately grab your rifle, your Zale, because the entire earth begins to shake. And you're like, oh shit, Cyrene, she's got us. And as you're ready to roll for initiative, you realize the house is uprooting itself. The chicken legs pop out of the ground. You see, like the camper in a Goofy movie, everything kind of like folds back up. I know it's a very obscure reference, but it folds back up, and then suddenly you feel and it starts moving through the forest on the sides of the mountain.
So it is fast.
It's like not fast enough that you like, not fast enough that you would like hurt yourself real bad jumping off, but like it's making more progress than you would think. It's like
It's fast enough that Windfall speedrunners would only use the
I'm running out of dice to throw at you.
We get little sneakers for it, it'll speed up.
Paint flames on the side, runs a little bit faster. All right. Morning comes, and when it does, you see, you all wake up to and then suddenly there's that thing of inertia, and like you have to grab pots and pans, and you have to grab. You watch like 4 frogs like go for the window. In fact, everyone make a reflex save right now. We haven't rolled enough dice this episode.
Makes inertia joke, talks himself into giving us a save.
No, it's not for you. It's for
27.
27. You got one.
Yeah.
12.
12.
Missed
So
me with that shit.
Brooks purposely dodges out of the way of one of the bullfrogs. Kai,
30.
30. You catch one of the frogs. There's 2 left.
Also 27.
27. You got one.
Also 27.
And then Bryony. Yeah. And Ernie catches a frog like he's gonna frog his whole damn life.
Really
So
fast.
You could have rolled swamp lore instead of your.
Brooks just dodges and like wipes off his like.
If I do swampy lore, I normally catch it with my dagger.
You watch
Oh.
the house, then it doesn't like burst into the ground like it did before, but it just kind of stops, and you have you kind of figured out that it's like as close as it's going to get to your destination.
Do you think it like lays outhouses instead of eggs?
Anyway,
Now I'm pondering. I don't like this.
Not something I originally thought about, but
I'm like pulling the curtains back, like looking out the window, trying to see.
Are we surrounded?
It is a forest. It's more foresty than swampy. but still has that like little runoffs of water. You're still in the valley of the mountain, so you're not in like the lock proper, like what Lindy Wind Lock is named after, where all those beautiful fields and great lakes are. You're more of in this mountain ridge that surrounds the northern side. So you're up on that ridge in the valley. You can see the peak where the rock was yesterday, where you were yesterday. You figure you got like 6 hours of marching taken care of, like a whole day's march. So if you were to march back to that spot, you wouldn't be fatigued tonight if you took it. You also see along the ridge, lining up in these trees, you can actually, let's get perception checks from everybody real quick. We're not doing a seek action. This is just sort of a general perception for me.
Ooh, 29.
29.
16.
16.
23.
28.
Just Cordelia. Maybe it's because everyone else, you step out and you're like, Lindy Wind Lock is amazing. Like, some of you love the smell of the ocean. Some of you love the smell of the open air. But, like, Lindy Wind Lock with that rich earthiness, that crystal clear mountain air, that fresh water, that fresh water kind of coming up makes this beautiful sensory feeling. But it is immediately ruined as you take in that first breath of mountain air. You immediately you smell charred flesh. You can smell burning flesh. You just smell it, tinges of it.
Like frog flesh, yeah. Man flesh.
It's not close, but you smell it on the air, like on the breeze.
Does anyone else smell that?
Smells like breakfast.
I was going to say burning flesh.
Nope. You don't catch that.
I'm not picking anything up.
I was going to say, is the wind blowing from a certain direction?
Yeah, it was blowing through the trees. You need to head north, like to the northeast a little bit.
It's coming from there-ish.
And you can see a path through the forest where, like, oh yeah, kobolds have been here. There's tracks. There's actually wagon wheels, and it looks like maybe some sort of like four-legged creature that they rode on, like maybe a giant lizard or something like that. There's also like, you can see like bits and pieces of like what they've left over. They're not apparently the cleanest of this particular clan of kobolds. Is apparently not like the most industrious in cleaning up their waste. Like you see, like you cover Slimy and Brownie's eyes as you see some like decimated frogs like picked apart.
There's not.
Just put them back in
You see some,
Maybe
yeah.
they stay in the house.
You see some rotted stuff. You actually see some bits of kobold, and maybe that's just the rotting flesh you smelled. But you smelled burning flesh, not rotting. But this is like, there's like bits of a dead kobold, like an arm and a leg, and like some scratches and trees from dried blood. A couple days old. Definitely like past the part of rot. And what's it? I don't want to say the word. But whenever the flies start to
Decay, decomposition.
start
There
to
we go.
decompose. Oh, there's a. What's the specific word for when you know? Never mind. Let's keep going. Stop myself.
I would like to use my diplomat's badge to make a recall knowledge check on kobolds.
By all means,
I
please.
guess.
Kobolds.
Kobolds.
Recall Knowledge Society.
I'm going to use a hero point because I have to.
Okay, that's your hero point.
I think it's exactly enough. 20. Okay, yeah, I had to make it 20, so 20.
Oh, you have a set DC for that? Okay, sweet. So, recall knowledge. Kobolds are a common threat to like young adventurers. They are numerous. They are fanatic, just as a general trait. Again, there are outliers and there are exceptions as always with any intelligent creature. But in generally speaking, they live in mountains, hillsides, in caves and caverns. They worship dragons. They believe themselves to be shared of blood with dragons, and they will devote themselves to them. They have winged kobolds. Some kobolds live in cities among other people, though it's extremely rare to see that in places, certain areas of the world that wouldn't be acceptable. But mostly kobolds will like start tribes and clans and live within the mountains and other ranges, deserts where dragons live. They attack in packs. They are small and generally not considered very strong, but they are crafty in a sense. But they always are very fanatic by nature. There's also, because of their fanaticism, some kobolds reject their dragon lineage and believe themselves not to share true blood with ancestors with dragons, and they devote themselves to devils instead, seeking that pact of power. That's just a tidbit from the Pathfinder lore. That's not even my
Sure.
lore. That's literally from Paizo. Thank you.
Thank you,
Very
Paizo.
cool.
Please sponsor us. And like I
We're
said,
playing your damn game.
So, the lizard folk that we dealt with before, were those also kobolds?
They were not kobolds. Those are lizard folk.
Okay, and kobolds are not considered lizard folk.
They are not. They are like little. They're smaller than lizard folk. They're less lizard-like, more dragon-like. My sort of official Asteria lore for them is they're more like the World of Warcraft ones, where they're almost like rat-like, but with draconic features. So they're like more skittery, and like more like just little dragon men, with almost like, I don't know, like critter-like features to them, as opposed to lizard folk, which are like a big lizard man. Yeah.
I pull out my Aruxi translation book and I open it and I say, I don't think this book's gonna work for kobolds.
With your 20 as your roll, they speak kobold. They don't speak Aruxi.
Yeah, so I was like,
Yeah.
put that back.
There's not a ton of kobolds in the swamp where I'm from, because the goblins killed most of them. But yeah, I think we need to like just be prepared for maybe a big lizard of some sort, probably a dragon. I feel like we need to be aware that there's likely a dragon around here.
Or it could be a demon, devil. What was it that they worship? You said?
No, I'm pretty sure
Devil?
it's just dragons.
Well, which one was
Well,
it? A devil?
yeah, in the Pathfinder little blurb on kobolds, is some reject dragons and worship devils.
Devils. Okay. I want to make sure I use the right word.
Oh, actually, let me pull up the fucking page
No,
real quick
hopefully
in case
it's
I say
not
the wrong word.
that. Hannah did say dragons, though.
There was mentions of dragons.
I
Yeah.
almost feel like
Devil,
the devil thing
yes.
would be better. It feels like dragons. There's actually one here versus like if it was a devil, maybe that's not actually here and they're just trying to get
Could just be a guy in a suit.
Well, sure, yeah, of course.
3 kobolds in a suit.
Yeah, I mean, a dragon could just be like a bunch of circus performers inside a giant. Like,
We tried that once. It didn't work very well.
oh, you would know.
Well, I don't speak kobold. I don't speak draconic. So I don't know if they do speak common. Maybe we can speak to them. I have my doubts.
Yeah, I can't really talk to him. I know how to like say get. That's about it.
Well,
How does it get?
could be useful.
I'm not familiar enough with them, but I would imagine, and she's kind of glancing at the carnage, that they're less inclined to speak to us the way the lizard men were.
They're crafty.
So do y'all want me to like sneak out front?
As bait?
That can be plan B. I mean, when I get caught, we can say it was intentional.
As long as you remember to like return to us with what you find out, because sometimes when you do that,
That was me leaving.
Okay.
because sometimes when he does that, he just stays gone, and we don't know where he is, and then things get kind of turned upside down.
Well,
Yeah.
we've lost Ernie.
So, I'll do Ernie first.
Oh no.
All right.
Nice.
So, you're going to go ahead and you're going to try and move undetected. Go ahead and roll your stealth check for that.
Where was it?
I feel like it's stable enough. 30.
You don't have to move very far, 600, 700 feet from where you were. The house brought you close. You move through the bushes and brambles, but soon they clear up into what is a big clearing to the mouth cave of what you probably expected. What you did not expect was a full adult green dragon in the center of the clearing, maybe 60 feet from you. The other thing you did not expect is for that dragon's head to be torn off. The green dragon lay dead in a pool of blood. Tear and rip marks around, the blood now dried along. Do you speak Draconic?
I do not.
Do you read Draconic?
Is there some writing that is visible to me?
Yes.
Because you have the
I
glasses.
took
You have
out,
the glasses.
I take out my special glasses.
As you take that, your eyes are immediately drawn in the scene. Think of a war zone. You see kobolds strewn apart in a cascade of blood and carnage. Blades, splintered wood, cracked shields, and broken iron litter the battlefield as 100+ kobolds lay decimated before you, rotting. Some of them are charred, and you can still see cindered little bits of smoke rising from their bodies. Many of the kobolds are covered in what looks like shining diamonds, beautiful opalescent crystals, but only on about half of the kobolds. But your eye isn't drawn to the carnage, to the death and decimation that's in front of you. Your eye is drawn to the dragon in the center of the battlefield. Its arms are spiked up, and its headless neck, where the blood is dried, dripping down the front. It's not hard to see that this is a display. It is a trophy. The blood makes a dried smear, like the blood was dragged, and you see a cloth banner over the mouth of the cave. And in Draconic, with your glasses, you can see it reads. And it reads poorly, with grammatical errors and spelling problems, but what you can discern is, look what I have done to your god. And that is the scene in front of you.
They are going to think that I am lying. Alright. I start walking slowly back to the group.
You return to the group.
So anyway, I think the kobolds may be open to communication, but
They're.
Gone a while. You think he's dead?
I'm back.
Oh.
No. I was about to send Emerus on.
We should maybe just leave.
but we have to find the frog, don't we?
Okay.
I mean,
Alright.
before they
I want
eat it.
I want everyone listen. I am not fucking with you right now. This is not a joke.
I feel like he's about to tell us a joke.
There is
It's a good setup.
there is an adult big ass green dragon.
Oh, is it the one we know?
Nope. Something ripped its head clean off,
Oh.
Oh.
and they put its arms on spikes and they chopped it off, and they wrote a message on the wall about like, fuck your god, I killed it now. And all the kobolds were dead,
That should.
and it was real big.
That makes things easier, right?
And
Something-
if this thing killed a dragon,
Something killed the dragon and a bunch of kobolds.
Yeah, but it sounds like it's antagonistic against the kobolds.
And now it's not even like this was some sort of sorcerer that had spent their whole life learning some sort of
It's more of
anti-dragon. I'm gonna cast this complicated spell and all dragons die, because something still cut its head off. And like, this is my knife. And like, it's very large.
You are observant enough to see it was not cut, it was ripped.
Yeah, it was. It,
God.
it like,
that takes some force.
yeah. I don't know what could have done it.
Maybe.
So, like, their place is
Arcana.
wrecked, or
Yeah, no, it was all fucked up. We can go check it out.
how the hell are we gonna find a frog?
I think this is why the frog's still alive. How long did it look like that thing had been dead?
Could have been a week. It's like not to the point where it's like decomposing, but like it didn't happen yesterday.
Honestly, there might just be a frog in a cage somewhere in there that no one, like the thing that killed this dragon, might not like frogs.
It might not even still be there. Like maybe it just wanted to make this show because it doesn't like the kobolds.
I think it was weirdly atheistic. It was really anti-God about this dragon thing.
I mean, maybe it's a rival clan of kobolds and they have their own dragon. And
Oh.
Hmm.
they all teamed up and popped its.
Everyone grab a scale.
Yeah, it would have to have been a coordinated effort. I was imagining one big thing. 1,000 smaller things does seem less scary.
No, it doesn't.
It's bad. Y'all want to go see? I'm kind of over it now.
Yeah, lead the way.
I thought about
The
telling-
trauma's over.
Yeah,
Would y'all like to try and move undetected?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sneaky.
With this heavy ass plate. Sure.
Good luck.
Good fucking luck.
What is my
I'm gonna
penalty?
walk as far away from Brooks as possible.
Understood.
I only have a -3 penalty.
I didn't even roll that.
That's like being untrained.
Is that worth it?
Okay.
I can
I'm
hit.
doing
I
it.
can hit. I can hit
It
you
might
with
be
a
worth it 'cause
guidance
I'm
if
doing
you
it,
want.
But I got 2, so.
It'd be fantastic if y'all go back.
You
There's
want a
nothing
guidance
there.
to get
Holy
plus
shit,
one?
that'd be
Sure.
amazing.
Okay,
This is a
take
fun-
that.
It finished its meal.
This is bad.
Like I take one step and you hear a chink. So
Yeah,
you're
I
like,
go.
I'm just gonna give you
I
a
rolled
guidance.
All right, let's go through it.
close to
Ernie,
the same.
21.
Wesley.
15.
13.
15.
Not good.
Cordelia.
It is a 29.
And then a 6.
Kai, in an effort to get away from Wesley
No.
as
This-
no,
this
sorry,
one
not
good.
as far as
This
from
one-
Brooks as
this one
possible.
clinky.
So you start moving, and as you do, you feel something grabs around your ankle,
Oh shit.
and you see a kobold. He has like his lower half missing, but it's been like cauterized, so he's not bleeding out, but he's dying from dehydration and exhaustion, and you see his bloodshot eyes with these black circles. He just falls down.
If you could ask the next one to write down what they were saying.
You don't speak Draconic at all? He was speaking Draconic, not Kobold. Just as a...
I don't speak that either.
Okay. He seemed to be upset about something.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Upset, desperate.
His lower half missing.
I've had a bad day.
So,
But he could have really gone for a frog.
Could you give me some ibuprofen?
But where's the frog?
can I get whatever run? I'll see what you guys do. Then I'll call for checks.
As we're creeping along,
I
can
found half a kobold, and I get the impression he was upset for some reason.
Can I try to do some kind of medicine check as we're moving, just to see if I can try to piece together what may have torn through these?
That's the check I was looking for. Please
Cool,
roll medicine
cool,
for me.
Cool. 25.
25, yeah.
Rolling really
So,
well, I'm scared.
there are two types of kobold, it looks like. They're almost indiscernible, except some of them, it actually looks really cool. They have little, looks like diamonds, opal. It's like a bluish sort of gemstone, but like clear, attached to like their eyes right here. It's like almost you would like expect moss to grow on a tree. It's like crystals are growing on their body. All of those kobolds, which is about half of them, have giant holes in their chest, like they just took a fucking, DBZ attack.
Laser beam.
Yeah, a laser beam to the chest. All of those, oddly enough, all of those have the holes in their chest. Almost all of the other kobolds have burn marks all over them.
Yeah, I thought about popping the crystals off all of them, but that felt like it was going to get me in trouble.
I'll just quietly to the group. I mean, it might have been a rival faction. They're two different kinds.
I know it.
Dragons and devils, great. Yes.
I
No.
know it burns stuff. What pops holes in people's chests?
Does it look like it could be? It's
could
be
2
the
kb a
acid.
bullet wound.
Arcana.
13.
Arcana.
Lots of stuff puts holes in people. You know this.
I think it might be really big bullets.
23.
23.
Big.
Kai, you,
4.
29,
How big?
Yeah.
Kai, you know better than anyone. Lightning.
Ooh.
You know better than anyone lightning than this.
Lightning. Nature's
With a
bullet.
hole?
I don't think Cordelia knows, but I think I know.
So are there 3
Oh, no.
factions? Because if it's lightning and fire, That's a green dragon.
The burn marks are probably from the lightning. Like it's
Oh.
scorched them. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
implication there.
I thought like one was fire.
Yeah, I don't want to kill your theory, but like, yeah, it would,
Okay.
that's like what we discerned from the Arcana check there.
Just some of them exploded.
Yeah, half of them exploded and half of them got scorched.
This is what happens when lightning strikes so hard it goes through.
So like they had a heart attack and it exploded.
No, I think more like a bolt of lightning just went right
Oh,
through
so
them.
exactly like Kai.
So is
Yeah,
it-
without the metal
I've
inside.
seen in some cities they do this thing with lightning rods on the tops of buildings. Is there anything we can do with that? Maybe we can wear
Lightning.
So it goes straight to
rods.
us.
them. No, I mean like we would need.
This is a Kaizo stream.
We would need to.
Ernie,
we would
you're
need
the
to.
shortest out of all of us. I think you're.
Or like a Faraday cage.
I look over at your metal gun that you're holding and your metal armor. I'm just worried about you guys. I was just thinking, like, if we had some sort of
Highly
grounding,
conductive.
like a
a
metal,
metal pipe.
rod that like had it buried into the ground.
Ernie, I know how to make lightning. I know things about lightning. I don't know anything about what you're talking about.
Also,
What do you do when you need to touch it?
I put it in the bullet.
So that other people touch it.
also,
Not him.
I feel like you're worried about lightning that will just randomly strike us from the ground. This looks like
it's-
targeted.
Yes.
Extremely targeted
There's a
lightning.
difference between natural storms and channeled.
Look, there's no bad ideas when you're just spitballing here. I feel like y'all are
No,
just shutting
no,
me
no.
down. Like I could really be onto something big here. Does anyone have any rubber?
Well, maybe. Hold that thought. So the consumable thing, right?
Yeah.
Can I have like a bag of rubber bullets?
It's level. You have like a level 7 consumable.
It could be up to that, but I just want a bag of rubber. I just want to. Can I be a big ass bag of rubber bullets?
I
Just
mean,
like a
you
lot
could
of them?
deduct. You could literally deduct a gold,
Instead of your.
and you could
just
just say you
just
bought that
like
in town.
bottom.
Like that's totally.
Cool.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You
Ideal.
need rubber bullets?
I would say that would be. Oh, fuck
Oh,
you and
yeah,
your
yeah.
feet.
I bought that.
I happen to find
So the
these.
answer is yes. That's what you're using it for then.
Actually, I don't think I can use it for consumables.
Oh well, I'm the DM.
Sure. Here's a bag of rubber
The
bullets.
GM.
Sick. I need a way to get spells to things at a long distance without harming them.
Okay, there you go.
So I'll kneel next to
second,
one of
I'm
the
sorry, I'll
crystal
forget.
ones.
Okay.
Freaking paintball
Are the
us.
crystals like attached? Or are they just
Yo,
like,
they're embedded in the skin. Like they're embedded in the skin. It actually, like I said, looks cool. It's like on the sides, on their elbows,
Like it was
under their
growing off of them and
fingernails.
Not like it was
Like
jammed in.
ornamental.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's like ornamental, like on purpose.
It looks.
the way jewelry would
it
be.
looks like it. Like medicine check for me, please.
What's the
Can I
resale
assist?
value?
Can I assist him?
Yeah, you can assist.
You'll get.
I roll twice then.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Oh, good.
No.
Yeah, I'll think of the other stuff.
then-
You roll and then you get some.
Okay.
Yeah.
17.
Add 25.
All right. I will say that at some points it definitely looks like it was jammed in, and then the crystal has grown, like spreading, like you know that
Creeping crystals.
you know under high heat and pressure crystal forms. It looks like the liquid was their own blood, and the high heat and pressure was the lightning, and it formed these crystals. And as you touch, make a reflex save, Brooks.
I'm good at that.
Static shock.
19?
19. You take no damage, but just the crystal shatters and a little lightning shoots out. They are all full of potential lightning energy. They are like, and you can actually hear them humming like. There's lightning in all these little crystals. Now these are so little that like they're like itty bitty like little pieces of gravel.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for a big one that could be weaponized.
I just think was trying to steal it.
Yeah, it would need to be pretty big to be weaponized.
Yeah, I'm just, as we move forward, I'm looking for a big one.
Okay,
A big one.
don't worry.
A big.
You're gonna find one.
big
Oh god, I
got
got
you.
killed by an entire kobold. So you want to do, and then I have like the coin, and I'm like, well, I'm not ready to do it right now, but you want to do what I did with the coin, but with like lightning.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I do have some ideas. We can talk about that once we're back on the show.
So as they're speaking, Brooks, having almost been shocked, he's casting a spell, and then he finishes, and then you see his skin glow for a moment and then return to normal, signifying that he has cast Vital Beacon on himself.
Okay.
So you can touch him for healing, if necessary.
Oh yeah. Is anyone still feeling hurt after that nap?
Is it a little sleepy sleep?
In the strictest sense.
Only a little bit.
The cave mouth is in front of you. It's eerily quiet, and the banner with the written words still says, "Look what I have done to your god."
So do we go into the cave to fight whatever did this?
I mean,
Do we call it out here? I feel like we should sneak up on it. What if we just sneak in and there's a frog and we can just grab it?
What if the frog did this?
We should have found out how we can identify this frog.
I
There's
figured
so
we'd
many.
just grab all of them. She said she knows her frogs.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, we know it's a live one.
Do y'all want me to sneak in again?
Not alone.
Yeah.
All right.
But,
Holler if you need us.
That's a cave, and I can't really see in the dark.
Okay, well maybe I should go by myself then.
You can see in the dark?
I can see in low light.
Okay. And low light it is.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
mean,
sneak up.
Stealth.
Would you like me to come with you?
Not yet. 31.
31. You enter. Battle cam on.
Actually, I'm gonna take a moment
Yep.
and make my skin become like the darker grays of the cave walls.
Yeah, of course.
33.
Excellent. You
Also
enter
the foil senses.
at the mouth of the cave. Right before you, you see a giant hole. This hole was torn and blown apart, and it goes down, and you look up at the ceiling, it goes up.
Uh-oh.
It's like a big tunnel. You can also see that this cave has walls, but there are these weird breaks in it along this little ledge where it just pours down into an abyss of blackness, much like the hole that you see right here. Other parts like this have walls that are completely, totally fine. What you see is that there is low light in here because there are big old crystals on the walls. Ones that you were kind of looking for, medium size, and it looks like they have been cracked into the walls, and you can see them like a rash, little crystals like, and you see dead kobolds plastered on the walls, spiked in. Their blood is crystallizing. It's the fuel, and that's not very science-y, but this is magic, so.
Magic.
And you can see these little translucent crystals.
And these things, everything, I'm not seeing anything alive in here.
Oh.
I take a moment and just pause, and I'm looking for any sort of motion, any sort of like humming in these crystals.
Seek.
30.
Checking my secret rolls from earlier. Okay. You don't see any signs of life. You do see, above this wall right here, one of the crystals. How did I have this? Like this? One of the crystals is like, if it was like a video game, you'd be like, I can crack that crystal and there's a secret tunnel. One of the crystals is covering up a hole in the wall. It's about 15 feet up the wall, and there's little crystals along the side of it, and then it's like growing over a like kind of a false entrance there. The only other thing you see is like this little palisade, and then this rickety little stone ledge that only looks really big enough for kobolds to go on. You're like, if Kai has to walk over that, it might be a problem. And then this is all blocked off with walls, so you can't really see the rest of this. So this is all that's in your vision right now is this.
I reach into my bag of holding
Mm-hmm.
and I pull out a periscope
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna, from a little bit of a distance using the periscope, look up and down into this giant hole without kind of stepping out. Without breaking the plane.
What's your range on your low light vision? 60 feet? And with the periscope?
It just says, can see in dim light as though it were bright light.
In dim light, as
doesn't
a
give it
bright
ranges,
light, the
ranges.
periscope. I want to say just roll perception. I'll just set a DC for this because I'm not sure on the sight ranges and everything. And it's,
27.
It's down there. 27.
Master tier perception.
Yeah, well, you have master tier perception. I mean, 27 beats the DC I had set. All right, what you see is the dragon's head, the big green head of it, rotting, and there are 2 giant lizards down there, feasting on the head, on the flesh, jumping all around them. And this is really hard to see, like in shapes and shadows. It's like murky, and there's like a little natural pond in there, not unlike what you saw in Desdemona's lair, like the underground sort of grotto. There are bullfrogs down there. 50, 60.
Oh
like
my
you just
God.
see them,
Frog pit.
and you see kobolds down there. The kobolds in their chests have giant crystals in their chests, and it clicks. They're going around, and you watch them spear the frog. And it's, again, you just rolled really well. You have master perception. You have the periscope. That's how you were able to see this. It looks like it's maybe 150 feet down.
Okay. I've seen enough. I go back to the group.
Okay.
All right, guys, this place is just getting weirder. All right, so when you go in the cave, there's a big hole in the ground. It goes up, it goes down. At the bottom, that's the dragon's head.
Okay.
Big old 2 big ass lizards climbing on top of this dragon's head. Pit of kobolds, and there must be 100 bullfrogs down there. They are currently actively eating them. At any moment, LB could die.
It's at this moment, I need one member of the Windfall crew. Please roll D100 for me.
Please, no!
I'll do it.
Not like this!
I'll do
If
it.
this happens,
Wait, no,
I
I
will be
want to use
so
my green
sad.
ones.
Oh no.
Wait, I have the special D100.
You do.
Yeah,
Oh
don't
yeah.
kill me with
Oh,
the
yeah.
special
it's the
D100.
special
That's a good
D100.
Use it.
Don't kill me.
Oh no.
My Destiny ones. That is good.
Is it 91?
91.
91.
Okay, 91.
So they have to eat 90 other frogs before you
They eat 91 frogs immediately.
Yeah. It's like the fucking Final Fantasy 9 frog catching game. Burr, 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 burr.
Oh god.
So it's like 150 feet down to the frog pit. I think if we go in there making a bunch of noise, these lizards could easily just scamper right up the side of this tunnel and attack us. I
that good?
did
Will the kobolds
see
come with
a
us?
secret passageway. I don't know where the hell it goes. I came back before I checked it out, but there's like a crystal blocking it, and I think I can get through.
Okay, but the pressing issue, we need to stop them from eating those frogs
Yeah,
before they eat me.
that's true. Yes. And also, the passageway might take us down there. I don't know that necessarily that it's a good thing for us to just drop down a 150-foot tunnel into the mouth of a bunch of bad guys.
You're like saying that as I'm like reaffixing my snap
Well,
leaf.
I'm almost curious if we could draw them up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if we
If the kobolds are arming themselves, they aren't eating.
make some kind of noise and they're ignoring the frogs.
So bait.
That is, if that's the only thing here. Did you look up?
Yeah. It was just empty.
He didn't look up.
So it's possible that this is some of what is there. Who knows how large that tunnel or that space opens up in the bottom. There could be more stuff that you just couldn't see.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wonder if this tunnel was something crawling through the rock.
Something very big.
Something big.
I mean, did it look like a tunnel that was burrowed or one that was like chiseled?
Well, it would have really ruined their ant chamber if it had been chiseled like this. I think it might have been burrowed. I don't know. You want to see? I can go open that secret passageway also.
I'm just concerned that the secret passageway would take us further in, not necessarily down, and during that time, what happens if they catch the wrong one?
He dies.
Not necessarily a fan of jumping 150 feet down, but
What if we make a small distraction? Like, what if we maybe like throw something down there, so they'll know it came from up here? It may not be so much of a.
Well, here
Alarm.
I thought about that, and
I got fireworks.
I got this.
I said
pull-
small
I
distraction.
pull out a large dwarven
They're small
daisy.
fireworks.
You put.
But that would
you
probably
to
kill a
sleep
frog.
once. Could you put a group of things to sleep?
Not without a group of large booms and like 3
Oh.
seconds apiece.
I mean, honestly, I think we should just go in there, try to be quiet. It won't work, and that's our small distraction.
You know, that's pretty fair.
And since time is of the essence, I feel like we should just kind of roll with this plan.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel good right now. If I'm seeing things, I'm sneaky. Let's go.
Passing checks. Passing checks.
Let's ride this. I go back into the tunnel.
All right.
I feel like my
Everyone could be
dice
my
are loaded.
last.
You're gonna need your stealth roll again.
Sneaky time.
30.
Everybody's
Nope.
sneaky time.
32.
Everyone's sneaky time.
Maybe I'll use this one.
No.
It's sneaky.
Oh boy.
29.
Okay. That's successful.
Hero point
do
in
it?
that.
You do it, my man.
Hang on. I'm trying to.
They're back.
I still got a higher number.
Because I'm not taking a 4.
I mean,
All right, marching order, real quick.
Me, I'm first.
Back.
I'm second.
Naturally.
I guess I'll be
Oh.
last.
Yes.
I'll
Yes, you will.
I'll be behind Wesley.
Okay, and that would
So this
put.
is between us and Clanky.
Imrus is out and about.
No, actually,
He's
while
a tattoo.
while Ernie was checking things out, Imrus melded into a tattoo.
You got it. And you said you were last. Would anyone like to go left instead of right?
I'll go.
I'm just following her.
Oh, why is it out of focus, my dude? Fuck it, I don't care. All right.
You know, I know that I'm a little clinky
Mm-hmm.
because of my armor. I'll go
Clinky
the
boy.
other direction
Sure.
Clanky
Go in
boy.
This way.
Don't fall.
because
Alright.
I have the worst
Or-
reflex also.
What are our stealth rolls now?
32.
29.
Natural 20 for a 24.
14.
31.
Okay.
Wow.
I-
Good job, everybody else.
Okay.
Clinky, clinky,
Yeah.
clinky.
Well, 14 isn't like loud. It's just not quiet.
We'll save some Imrus feathers and kind of tuck them in
All right.
between the
So what
plates
would
of your
everyone like to
armor.
do?
Oh, that'd look cool too.
That would look really cool.
This is the hole. The tunnel, the secret tunnel's up there, behind that crystal that I think I can pull off.
Oh, I also can't see very well.
Yes. I can't.
So, all my stealth people above you,
That's everybody, right?
Yes.
Everyone
up-
trying.
everyone on this side, you watch
That's everybody, right?
as the big crystal behind you guys, as you're looking at the hole, the big crystal goes, and you see 4 kobolds, and you see
In a
the
trench coat?
kobolds have not noticed you, but they're all fucking looking at
This
Brooks,
is like,
and you see them like,
I can't fucking see a thing.
and you see one pull out a grenade.
I throw my dagger at the grenade in his hand.
Okay. I would like you to roll stealth as we roll initiative.
I was gonna say I'm.
You roll stealth for your initiative.
Do all of us stealth people roll stealth?
all the stealth.
Um,
people getting stealth.
Yeah, that's fine.
I know you normally roll perception for initiative, but I can't see.
Yeah.
So what do I roll?
You got other senses. Like,
Oh yeah,
perception's
I can
everything.
smell. I can hear.
Yeah.
I rolled it.
You
I
hear
forgot I
that?
got myself paper again.
I'm gonna roll religion because I'm prayish.
Oh, that's funny.
It's the same number.
All right.
Lord.
Oh, you know what I'll do?
What's my
Actually,
goddamn pen?
I will.
Can
I
someone grab me a
can't.
pen out of the bin behind the
Yeah,
wall?
that's fine.
I can't
Hey, you want
see.
to turn my thing off so I'm not just demolishing everyone's eardrums?
I'm sorry. I'm a fool and all my pencils and pens are gone.
So I can't see, but I sense that something is
Oh,
off.
I have one.
So my Spidey sense kicks in, and I cast Call to Arms.
Okay.
Ah!
So everyone gets a +2
Oh, good.
status bonus to their initiative roll, and you gain 4 HP. Hold on.
I think it was 4 last time.
Equal to
Equal to the spell level.
spell level, so it's 4 now, huh?
Yeah.
So 4.
So 4 temp HP and a +2 to initiative.
No, I
It's
get
worth
6
noting
temp
that
HP.
each of these kobolds has a giant crystal in their chest embedded, like every single one of
Oh
them.
lord.
All right,
So
35 to 30 for initiative.
30. You gave us +2, 32.
Oh, I almost just deleted everything. All right, Ernie,
The world ends, gotcha.
30 to 25.
27.
25 to 20.
21.
Give me a second.
I don't know.
I haven't seen you.
7.
You tied,
Eight.
and tie goes to the monster, so they're going before you. All right, everyone else.
19.
Kai,
18.
Brooks. That's everyone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the kobolds. Sweet. Erna, you have initiative,
Yeah.
and you are you're unnoticed right now.
All
It
right.
literally doesn't know you're there.
And you're aiming for
It
a grenade.
is aiming a grenade at Wesley.
Has it pulled the
I
pin?
thought it was
Not Wesley.
The
Brooks.
other human.
Has it pulled
Sorry.
the pin?
Huh?
Has it pulled the
That's
pin?
not how it works.
It lit
but
the fuse.
It just
No. Technically, no, because the interact is part of a strike action of throwing the grenades. The answer is no.
Okay.
That's according to the rules.
Did I? How far away from is it from me?
He is 15
Oh,
and 5, so I don't know,
All right,
25
so
feet.
I start slow. I take a 5-foot step, and my dagger comes out, and I throw it at his chest.
Go for it.
-2 because of the range.
No, because I took a 5-foot step, so it's 10 feet now.
Yep.
Um,
He's 15 feet up, and you were 10 away, so he's still 15.
22 versus his flat-footed.
That absolutely hits.
Okay.
Damage time.
and I know nothing.
Yeah.
You might not even know this is happening.
Not yet.
Well, I used Call to Arms, so
Oh,
I know
that's right,
something's
yeah.
going on.
You're like, something's wrong.
Something's
Something-
wrong. I don't know what.
I can feel it.
I feel like you
my
step on
Brooksy
like a
sense,
bone and you go,
my
"Ah!"
Brooksy sense is tingling.
Yeah.
Like Raven, you had a
Yeah.
a vision of like a
23 points of damage. Yeah! He dies.
He dies.
The dagger flies back into my hand. I take another 5-foot step, and I throw it again at another one.
Okay, nice.
That's sick. I thought you meant the Teen Titan. At first, I was very confused.
28 versus flat-footed.
Yes,
You
it
like her,
hits. Actually, wait. Flat-footed. AC is 20. That's a crit.
Nice. Okay, that's gonna be.
A lot.
damn, Ernie.
12,
Even if he survives, he's bleeding.
16, but it's a crit, so 32 points of damage.
The next one dies and
Big
falls down.
dagger flies back into my hand.
Reaction. First one. You watch the crystal in his chest burst. Let's roll for a random target.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
1, 2,
It's gonna
3.
hit the other one. Explode
Ernie.
his crystal.
It's going to go ahead and shoot at you as the lightning bursts out of its chest. That is going to be a 28 versus your AC.
They
versus AC,
kamikaze when they die.
Is it targeting me?
Yes,
What
it is. It's in a spell attack roll.
It's a spell attack roll. Okay.
I'm gonna try and use
I'm gonna try to do this. I hold my breath and I go, whoa, and as I brace myself, and then nothing happens.
You take 1 point of electricity damage.
Okay.
Okay, the second one, burst. It's going to choose its target randomly. 1, the red one. You watch the lightning go into him, but instead of hurting him, it hits his crystal in the middle of the chest, and now it sparks with more electricity.
He's
Okay,
charging him.
so can I take my third action now?
Yes, you may.
I take another 5-foot step, and I'm like right up next to him at this point.
Okay, you're right here on the.
Um,
Well, you
are they
you
up?
actually have to be away because they're up. So
okay,
you.
so yeah,
Yeah, you're like
if I'm
here.
as close, actually, then I'll keep
Yeah, like
clockwise,
here.
like
Okay, got
rotating,
it.
and I'll throw my dagger a third time.
Okay.
28, 20 versus flat-footed.
20 versus flat-footed. Yes, that hits.
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
15 points of damage.
Okay. Red or gray?
Which one just took damage?
Neither of them.
Oh.
You killed them both. The
Gray.
first shot.
Gray.
Gray? All right. He is bloodied. He is.
The dagger comes back to my hand again.
All right. And it lets out a cry. All right. Very cool. Kobold's turn. This is where the fun begins.
Oh no.
All right. So the two that are behind this wall.
I got to do rogue shit.
Yeah, that was cool.
All right. One's going to get up on the cover. One action. And he's going to see Ernie there. And you see him take a jug out of his bag and shake it up. As he shakes it, you see this lightning swirling around in it. And he's going to throw it straight at Ernie.
What's that, Ernie?
I already used my reaction.
Oof.
This is why I went the other way.
27 versus AC.
It hits.
All right, that is a greater bottled lightning. That is going to be 3d6 electricity. No splash damage because no one's near you.
Thanks for stepping away.
15 points of electricity damage. Yeah, that's a big.
15
That's a
off
big
for
bomb.
D6. Dang.
That's a big hit. His third action is to get behind this cover again. Now you are aware he's here, but you can't see him. So next up, this one's going to get up, and he's going to. Let's go ahead and stride. He has to get to where there's no wall, so he has to get out here to this area. And then he can 5, 10, 15. Yeah, he can just see Brooks, and he is going to take a grenade from his pocket and throw it at Brooks. Make a reflex save.
Not reflex. 18?
18. Okay, on a failed save, you succeeded. Dang, that's exactly the save. That's exactly the save. The pepper bomb. You feel this hot pepper spray.
I can't see, but I know something. I'm like,
Yeah, this hot pepper sprays. Wait, do you have anything negative reflex since you can't see?
I don't think so.
Okay. It just kind of gets in your face, and you kind of waft it away. You feel this pepper bomb get around you, and it just kind of is not happy about that. All right. For the rest of the kobolds, these two are going to take an action to stride and hop. Stride and hop. So those two are going to go on Ernie, and then the other two.
You'll ask for a small distraction.
The other two are going to come out of the ridge and stay on the edge here. So they've all used one action. All right. This one is going to just go ahead and strike at Ernie.
Yeah. So the rule is objects and creatures are concealed to us unless we have an ability to
They
see.
were concealed, but they revealed themselves whenever they.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
they're still concealed because it's low light.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right. 18 versus Ernie does not hit. I don't think. Okay. Even your flat-footed wouldn't hit.
I'm not flat-footed.
Oh.
They can't take advantage on me because I also know tricks.
Hee hee hee. All right, and the
I'm a
second
wily
one
boy.
is 20 versus AC.
Nope.
Okay, so this one, the one you hit, the lightning surging in his chest is trying to strike at you, but it doesn't manage to get you. The other one moves in with this dagger, and it's got a short crossbow on the other side, and it goes and just tries a double stab. That is going to be a 24 versus AC,
Nope.
and then a 21 versus AC.
Nope.
Okay. All right. This
We're
one up
fighting
here.
things your size, so now you figured it out.
This one's gonna aim at Cordelia, and it's going to throw another bomb. And it's going to throw some. You see it scrape along its body, and it has this big handful of crystal shards, and it throws them, and they shatter and fall on you like glass rain. It has a +1, natural 3,
Oh.
+10, 13 versus AC.
It misses.
The crystal shards just kind of slide along the ground and carve up the ground. It doesn't do anything else. For its third action, that one is just going to go ahead and try and shoot a crossbow at Wesley. Natural 16 +3, 19.
Misses.
Okay. I'm sorry, +1, so it only went to 17. All right. This one is then going to take out his crossbow. He's going to shoot one at Wesley. And I think that's a miss. And then this one's going to shoot at Cordelia. And that's going to miss. They're firing up. All right, that's all my kobolds. I'm done.
So, since they timed Cordelia,
It would be me.
Okay, Cordelia's up. Sorry, I didn't say.
No, it's okay.
so must pass a DC 5 flat check and targeting with an attack or other effect.
I'm going to.
It's only when targeting. If you use the AoE, it just ignores it.
I'm gonna use telekinetic projectile and try to hit the one that Ernie already injured.
Okay, that's
Since
the
I
gray one over here.
Yeah, since I see him kind of.
You got it.
I have dark vision.
Oh, okay.
She can see.
I can see. You glance back and it's the weird, creepy, like animal reflective. I don't know if that's gonna hit.
Some special eyes.
Oh, maybe it will. At 24.
Yeah, that hits.
It's just us humans that are
They're kobolds, y'all.
Alright. And so it's 2 of these. 12 damage.
Okay. He dies. Hang on.
Kill Stealer.
I'm trying to help you.
Yoink.
So you watch his lightning burst into the red one, and the red one is now like supercharged. The lightning
But
is
it doesn't look like I'm doing a
surging
good
out
job.
of his body.
Cool. And then
He's like mega supercharged right now.
I'm going to evil eye the supercharged one.
Okay.
So I need him to make a will save.
Okay. 17 natural, but he is a kobold. 25.
That is exactly my DC.
Damn. Go kobold, go. All right. Anything else for you?
Nope.
Wesley.
That's all 3.
Frogly. Little buddy.
No boy.
Poor little guys. Hey. They know what they're doing.
So.
You here, kobold
Yeah.
here, kobold here.
How far
Wait,
away
that's not kobold.
is the
That's...
one peeking around the wall over there?
This guy from you? 5,
I don't know. Ernie's kind of kobold-like.
10, 50 feet.
Okay. So I'm going to tumble through that first red one, which I guess I gotta pass a flat check to even do that. Yeah, that's it. And then
Okay.
versus its reflex save. No, I'll save it. 20 versus his reflex.
20 versus his reflex.
Might not make it.
His reflex as a kobold. 21. Sorry.
Oh, dang.
Sorry.
So I was just like bump into him. So I guess since I'm next to him now, I'll just get frustrated. I'll smack him.
Okay.
Flat check.
You hate my brother. Looking for a 20.
That's exactly 20.
Good. You hit.
Wherzam. 12 slashing.
Okay. He's bloodied.
And then just one more strike. Pass the flat. And then that's a miss.
Okay. So you strike out, and he's like, yeah. He kind of like parries this dagger and like backs up a little bit. The lightning surging through his body right now. All right. Anything else for you,
No, that's 3 actions.
Kai?
How loud has what we've been doing been up to this point?
Listen, screaming.
There's been bombs, screaming. Like it sounds like a fight.
Bombs.
It's been echoing. It's
Yeah,
it's
okay.
it's been echoing. Like you wouldn't. It depends.
How like you know, because he, you know, you can see he kind of like uncertainly glances down into the pit. And just boom!
They didn't hear us before.
I'm gonna shoot one of the ones that's popped up on the ledge.
Okay, one of these guys right here.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. A 22.
A 22 hits. Yes.
22 hits. Okay. Cool. I mean, you know, we also had the lightning sparking around, so I've been watching it just like dunk into them and then be like, yeah, we don't seem to mind this.
We like this.
So it's going to do 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I'll throw in a. It's actually a lot. I don't think I. I think I'm doing too little right now, but I'm going to throw in an extra 10 points of bludgeoning damage as a spout hits them.
Okay. He's on death's door. What was your total?
10 plus 14, so 24.
He's on the other side of death.
He's on the other side of death's door, my
Death's
bad.
door.
I rolled the wrong dice. 1. This one's now supercharged as the lightning spreads into him and he begins to...
I feel like something secret will happen if we get all of them to hit that guy.
Okay.
Fun.
I don't spend my last action to reload. I'll just reload.
Okay, you got it. Okay. Brooks.
So which kobolds are there by us now? I see the one up there.
So, kobolds. There's Red, which is supercharged. This guy, which is on the secret ledge. This guy, which is across the bridge. And this guy, which you can't see, but you know he's here, behind this wall right here. Which I don't think chat can actually see.
Any number of kobolds hiding behind that wall.
Any number of kobolds, yeah.
And the secret tunnels.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel!
Through the mountain.
Okay. I'm gonna reach into my pack and pull out a torch and light it.
Okay.
That's 2 actions, I guess.
1, 2.
2.
Grab and interact.
Is the floor wet?
It's moist.
Okay,
Yep.
then I'll hold it.
Okay.
Uh,
It wouldn't burn out your torch. Like, torches are meant to burn, so you can
okay.
throw it on the ground
So
and be
I'll
fine.
light it and toss it on the ground so we have some light.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll just move 15 feet forward. I'm trying to get around.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Just you wait. I'll get there.
Oh god.
Oh, no.
The music changed.
The kobolds begin screeching. You see the lightning in their chest begin reverberating. They're screeching as they...
I want to be here.
You hear a thunderstorm above you. Effortlessly, quietly, but with the presence, like watching a tiger stalk its prey, knowing it's coming but you can't stop it. You see it moving along the circle, not below you, but above. It tucks itself in 60 feet above a ridge where you can see 4 arms, scaled. A tail twists down. And for a brief moment, all you see is shadow. Almost centipede-like form. And then the lightning. You see it crackle and light up the face of this gigantic blue monstrosity. Draconic in appearance, but somewhat separate
Oh, it fits so perfectly.
from that what you've seen. I did that on purpose. As this creature leans down, you hear the surge of energy,
Not the frogs.
and it has hinder foe. I'll keep that in mind the next time that it takes its roll. But it would have gone for a straight line, I believe, as it casts
I don't like that it turned to face us.
breath weapon. It does in a 60-foot line. It's actually 60 feet above you here, looking down on you. I'm just gonna roll for targets because it would have come down and seen any of you indiscriminately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 is dealer's choice. 2.
You bought your rubber jacket, right?
And a storm of lightning pours out from above you. I don't know why I'm rolling. It doesn't roll. You roll.
Maybe the least good option.
Reflex save.
Okay.
You're
It
reflexive.
really should have been one of you or me.
Yeah, the ones with evasion.
Okay.
Respectable. 28.
28. You take half damage as a pass.
If he said fail, I was leaving the room. I was driving home.
Well, guys, it's been nice.
Frogs.
It's been real.
25,
Cordelia.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now I have one.
30, 34,
I used to be-
36. Halved.
Oh, I was like,
So you're
I
going
was
to
like,
take
please tell me.
18 points of electricity damage.
Okay.
As the lightning, you actually just kind of tumble out of the way as it burns the wall behind you. And the thing sort of fades to obscurity above you. It's 60 feet above, and all it did was dip its head over the wall. So it is up above you in a whole different chamber. It just used the hole to peek at you. So it has a direct line to Cordelia. The rest of you could probably not even see where that came from. And it's here. Let us continue. Ernie.
Well, this changes things.
Cordelia, you have that hero point.
Yeah, I added it. Thank you.
Yeah, figured it might be one of these things.
I will start by stepping into a flanking position. Can I do that in a 5-foot step?
You can.
All right,
I'll
I
allow
do
it.
that. And then I stab this thing in the back as it's squared up on Wesley.
Love it. Go ahead.
Shot.
That's going to be big 34 versus flat-footed.
Okay, that's a crit.
Yeah, I thought so. 36 points of damage.
It is dead.
Let's play it lightning.
So as you stab it, the crystal cracks and its chest burns out, which is what's been happening to all those kobolds out front. And as it does, the lightning gets released. I need to roll 1, 2, 3, 4 for target. 1.
Oh, he's
And this guy,
told you.
He's ascending.
he is now
He's quickening.
he is now at a plus. He had +1. That guy had +3. He is at a +4. Okay.
I don't know what that means.
His lightning is now surging through his body.
I take the dagger and I flick it up at that guy.
That's a great idea. Would you like to go ahead and roll to attack,
goodness.
please?
Natural 20.
Okay, he's go ahead and roll damage. There's only 3 targets now.
Oh.
5, 10, 14, 28 points of damage. And after I do my attack, I take a 5-foot step up, hugging the wall.
And go ahead. Reaction when it gets
No,
reduced.
it's not a reaction.
No,
I attack
his
with my-
reaction.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 chances for Ernie since he's the one that
Did it.
did it.
Yeah, that's fair.
2, Wesley. So because he has a 5, oh, he's at a 4. Sorry. This has +4, and then we'll do 4, 5d6. Natural 15 plus its +4, so 19 plus 10, 29 versus your AC.
yeah, it hit.
All right, and you are going to take
I thought the pulse was going to be even higher. I was like, oh.
10, 9, 12 points of electricity damage as it strikes out at you.
-8.
And that lightning that's been hopping around finally ends.
I take my 5-foot step,
Yes.
and then now that I'm in the dark up against this wall,
Mhm.
for my third action, I'm taking the hide action.
Go for it.
Natural
Yeah.
1
That
No
sucks.
points.
for a 20.
Natural 1 for a 20.
Yes.
So if you were to succeed, that's now a failure.
Yeah.
So you just fail instead of critical fail.
Yep.
All right. Love the system. Kobold's turn. We got 3 left
That
All
we
right.
know of.
that we know of. This one is going to shoot at Brooks since he just sees Brooks here. He takes out his crossbow and shoots at Brooks.
How far does it
Uh,
go?
That is not great. 16 does not hit your
I
AC.
think it's
Nope.
30 feet.
Then he's going to get behind the wall. This
And
one's
then
going to
10
get up.
feet down.
20.
It's 20.
He's
Oh,
going to take a
because
shot.
that's
Just
10 down.
just take a shot at Brooks. That is going to be 24 versus AC.
Just hits.
Okay. And you're not flat-footed for any reason, right?
Because I have my curse active.
Okay. So you take 4 points of piercing damage
Okay.
as the crossbow hits you, and then third action, get back behind the wall.
Temporary HP, save me.
Yay! That's it for them. They're behind the wall now. All right, moving on. Cordelia, you can see the thing. He's looking like right at you. His eyes, these white eyes rimmed with yellow, just lightning crackling out of them.
Just go. Just get out of here.
I'm gonna shout out that there's a giant fucking thing up there, and I'm gonna grab hold of Kai and try to pull him out of line of sight with the thing. I guess we're.
I don't think so.
I guess we're
I mean,
heading further in.
We're gonna check some
Because
rules.
if we go back, he can still see us.
In some situations, you might drag a creature object.
I guess.
Treat its bulk as half.
You don't
can
have
drag
to
one
let
thing
me
at a
pull
time.
you.
50 feet per minute. You can only drag him like 5 feet per action. 5 feet per action you spend.
How far is the mouth of the cave?
What? The mouth? Right there. Oh! No! Not the expensive one!
He dropped my minis every time. Every time he dropped my minis.
It's not my fault. You
Every
tried
time.
doing it. I have big clumsy hands. The mouth's right there. Okay, he's out. He's done.
You just kicked him out of the cave.
So you can drag him, but it's 5 feet at a time. All right. I'm going in. Ow. No, unbuckle.
Unbuckle.
Shit, no, because you know what?
Oh no.
He's
Fucking hamstring.
He's cramping.
It's okay, we'll cut this.
Oh, fuck your mini. I'm not getting it. Holy shit, my leg.
I believe.
No.
no.
I'm gonna use my toes. Wait, I don't want them to be seen on stream.
Bring my mini.
I'm not gonna break them.
Don't bring my mini. Don't bring my mini. You broke my last mini.
Look,
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh no.
it's not my fault.
He broke OG.
It's not my fault.
I guess I'm gonna.
I'm gonna get it in a second. I pulled a hamstring.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to pull Kai towards
I can
the tunnel. If he doesn't feel inclined to come with me.
Kai, you going with her?
I'm just trying to get something overhead, so the thing's not looking down at us.
Climb into that secret tunnel.
Secret
Yeah,
tunnel.
I think that's probably sort of smarter. How wide is the tunnel mouth again? The cave mouth again?
Where y'all came in?
Yeah, like.
Big.
Okay,
Big.
so we're not going to be standing in a perfectly straight line.
If y'all are like both in the cave mouth?
Yeah.
No way, no.
Cool. Yeah, okay. I'll allow it.
You'll go to the cave mouth?
Yeah.
Like this for you.
Cool.
I mean, that would essentially just be like here.
Yeah.
Okay. So that hopefully we broke line of sight with the thing.
Yeah, you did.
So that was so. Do I have to use an extra action to pull somebody? Was that it? So it was two
Oh yeah,
actions to move.
if you're
and pull
dragging him, that's all you got.
Them? Okay.
He's big.
Yeah,
very
that's
big.
fine.
All right, Wesley.
How far am I from the other side of that gap right there?
That's a
I'm just like.
15-foot jump.
Okay, I'm gonna jump it. Just have to roll.
Boing.
Okay, yeah. That's
Not the sprawling.
enough for a quick long jump.
Okay.
He really is so jumpy.
How do we not know? How do we not see it? And then I guess I'll stride up to this wall. Since it's made for kobolds, is it tall enough for me to see over?
Yeah, you can like see them duck down over there. They're like beneath the wall with their crossbows, and you're just like peeking over, like children in a playhouse.
Pass the fat check.
I do have a torch out.
It's only 20 feet. I'm too far away.
It was all to enable Wesley, but it was not good enough.
27.
You just have to
Yeah.
get closer
So it looks up,
or chuck it at him.
and you
14 slashing.
14 slashing. It's bloodied
Well, I guess piercing since I'm.
Yeah.
for sure.
That's 3.
Kebab style.
Oh, wait. Plus 3 more.
Okay.
damage.
He's bloodied.
He's even more
Bloodieder.
Oh, he's on death's door now. Actually, that 3 damage gun on death's door. That brings us to Kai.
Okay. You had mentioned like it
poked
did something
out of
that
the
made it
funnel.
less visible. I
Well,
guess?
there's donuts,
It
right?
like ducked into an
So he
alcove.
poked his head at the edge of the donut here. So he's 60 foot up on the edge of this, spraying down.
Oh, okay. So he popped out from behind something.
Yeah,
so
he's just
cover up there
he's on a
trying
whole
to-
different level of
Got it.
this dungeon.
Yeah, there's probably another floor, and he's peeking through.
Cool.
Behold.
I'm just trying to get an understanding of what's going on there. So I reach into my backpack and pull out
A map.
a bullet, and I want to put it in the gun.
Okay.
The gun is loaded with that.
Okay.
And then, 1 second, I gotta check the, I don't think I can cast this turn. Because I believe this is 2 actions.
Brooks, you're on deck
Yes,
after
2
this.
actions. Okay, cool. And I think I'll spend the last action then to recharge my spell strike.
You got it. Brooks.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Can I see it from here?
No, it's
Okay.
it's literally above
So
you.
it's like not.
It's
even-
physically
It's
above
an
you.
actual darkness.
I'm going to.
No, it's on a different floor.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Move. I'm going to take 3 actions to move 45 feet. Is what I'm doing.
Where are you going?
I want to get out
Okay.
Which way you heading?
towards the
Towards Wesley?
entrance. I think.
This way?
You're going the wrong way.
I'm like waving towards the secret tunnel.
Oh yeah. Secret tunnel. I'll go towards the secret tunnel. Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't have my ladder.
5, 10, 15, 20. That's 1 stride to get to the tunnel. Then you have to make a climb to go up.
I'll do that.
Okay. As you reach the tunnel, I'm going to give you this for free. It is going to be a squeeze for you. It's a squeeze for anyone but Ernie.
I'm so mad at
And maybe
Squeeze,
Cordelia.
it's a
So to squeeze,
trained skill.
it's going to be a trained skill. You need to be trained, not master, but you need to be trained. And if you make a success, it'll be 1 minute per 10 feet of squeezing.
Wait, I have quick squeeze.
Yeah, you can quick squeeze.
So it's too tight for me to kind of deal with right now. Huh?
You could try it. Are you trained in squeeze?
God no.
Then no, you can't go through the tunnel.
Yeah. So instead, I will stay because I used 3 actions again.
You use 2,
2. Okay.
You could drop back down.
so you can jump in the back
underneath
if you want.
because it's like a little overhang.
Oh gosh, even at quick, it's 5 feet.
Yeah.
Feet for rounds.
Yeah, it's not great.
Uh,
It's tight spaces, yo.
yeah. For my third
Works
action,
fine.
I will drop underneath that little overhang. I guess.
Mm-hmm. Like right here,
Yeah. I don't want to be like. I want to be next to Ernie, but not like.
directly.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
We would have, yeah, we did the squeeze rules wrong on episode like 1, and we had to do them wrong because you all would have been fucking dead if we did them right. Yeah.
Instant TPK.
Yeah.
So you have to be
ooze is
trained
enough-
in squeeze to squeeze.
To even squeeze, yes.
To even try.
Plus that
There's
has
a feat
bulky
that lets you
armor.
do
there's no
on
way.
like trained skills on drained, but you don't.
So that's like a not combat situation. You don't want to be
Basically,
squeezing
you don't want to be
combat.
squeezing in combat too much. You can.
Don't stab me.
You can if you're legendary in acrobatics.
Oh, what am I going to do here?
Didn't be me.
Okay.
That's like the 3 away.
Who's gonna kill first?
Damn it.
I don't know what I want to do here.
Yes, you
I don't know what I want to do here.
He's a
All right,
sneaky
2.
boy.
I think
Yeah, if I
it's-
wave my hands in front of my face
I
fast
think right
enough.
now it's confident enough. I'm going to use Claw Storm.
Okay. Has it had its hinder effect yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
So it will be hindered on this first attack. So you watch it. Like the Eastern Chinese dragon, you see how it like kind of slithers through the air. It glides on the wind itself, not flapping wings like a dragon. It looks almost draconic in its shape, but more monstrous with 12 legs, each ending in a razor sharp claw. It, like a leaf on the wind, kind of glides down. As it does so. -90°, 45°, so it has to end here. There we go. So it basically kind of swoops around, and as it's like gliding around, it's gonna go for 1, 2, 3, 4, as it makes 1 strike against each of you.
Question.
Yeah.
Would me slaughtering its minions be considered having been hostile towards it directly?
No, not for the sake of your feet, if you want to use it. It's also hindered against Brooks, so
Oh, it makes a roll.
it makes multiple claw attacks. So it
Some monsters, they roll
makes a
once
different
and
claw
some monsters
attack, strike. but the penalty does not increase until it makes all of its attacks. So these are all at maximum swing for all of you. All right, first is for Brooks. It says at misfortune because of Chat's Redeem. That would be 8 plus 18, 26 versus AC.
Hits.
Okay. As the claw storm comes out at you.
Wait, that's about a
Oh no, someone hindered the monster a second, third, and fourth time.
Fuck me. And it does the extra d6 electricity during claw storm. So 1 extra electricity
This is a cool monster.
You got
plus
that healing thing up, right?
12 plus 11. 12 plus 11 is 23 plus 10.
30.
33 points of slashing. So it the lightning strike comes down and slashes across Brooks's chest. The second one comes down upon Ernie.
No, I'm so small. Please don't hit me.
What is it making?
He's making a versus his,
29
charisma.
versus its
Will. That's right. Will.
Success.
It's a success,
Yes.
-2 circumstance.
but not a critical success.
No.
So
damage on the challenge, right?
it is a -4 to hitting me.
Natural 20.
Okay, well.
It's -2 to
Oh, buddy.
damage. Not,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
-4 for the
Brooks, you have a +1 before Chat leaves. Before Victorious One can no longer save you. Just realize we're not even on the action over here.
Thank you.
Let's get that. Alright, so it is going to do this. I rolled almost minimum damage.
Good.
I rolled a 1 and a 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 10 is going to be 13. So 26 points of piercing. That's about as low as I can roll. And then 6 points of electricity doubled is 12. So 25 total.
26 piercing plus
Oh, plus 12.
the
So
12's not doubled.
the 12 is the double.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
38 points. Okay.
Then -4, so 34.
Yeah.
All right. Next up. You know what I'm gonna say? Because y'all should be farther away, and he moved at a certain angle. I don't think he could have claw struck. With the way that you dragged out, I don't think Kai and Cordelia would technically be close enough. They are on this map, but y'all should be more towards the mouth.
Like a few more feet.
Yeah, so I think it's just these two, if I'm trying to be fair with it. Because the way the monster's phrased, it's like kind of at a direct kind of line there. So I think it maybe could have swiped on you guys, but I don't think it could have gone there and there. So in effort to be fair, I don't think it's going to make those last 2 attacks. That's all 3 actions.
I'll
We like
take.
that.
I'll take it.
I just don't want to. I don't want to cheat.
Yeah, I was
Alright.
sitting there like, damn, he's got some reach.
Yeah. It walks on the. Well, no, it didn't
He
have
hit
reach.
them with arms 1 and 2 and us with arms 11 and
It's
12.
literally flying towards you.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
did the
like it's
thing the
reaching,
nightmare
it's
did.
flying. And it does have reach. It has 15 feet of reach. Actually, now that you said reach, I'm looking at this. I'll stick with it.
Same teamed myself.
Yeah, you definitely same teamed yourself.
Same person.
All right, we'll see. All right, I'm done. Because now I'm looking at it like, wait, that was definitely fair. All right, that's it for the Bahir. I mean,
That's the
Yeah.
I was like,
Ernie, you're up.
The Bahoo?
All right. Where's Brooks?
Like 10 feet from you.
Almost next to you, but not quite.
Cool.
As specified.
I'm gonna move over and slap Brooks's ass.
Okay.
How much healing does that
Not
get
the
me?
time. Oh, a lot actually.
Yeah.
Let me see.
4d12 or something.
It
Yeah.
has to be the ass, though. Yeah, it's a lot of the first one.
4D.
There's a bit of a grab in there with that. That's.
It goes down in die size.
You rolling it?
I'll roll it. Yeah. 12, 14, 16. 16.
Take it. And then I'm gonna scamper up
Okay.
and
Could you 5 foot for free when you're slapping Brooks's ass?
would you consider that a strike action?
I would not know because you did not take a strike action.
Okay, no, then I'm moving
Action.
over.
That's 3 for you then.
Okay, that was yeah.
Okay.
Do I have enough movement to climb that and duck into the secret tunnel?
Technically, no. What's your 25?
Yeah.
Your climb speed would be half that.
Presumably.
No.
Okay.
All right. All
Climb
right.
speed is like
Following the
speed
rules.
check where you can 5 or 10
All right.
feet, depending on
Hey, it's the kobold's turn.
The shish kobolds.
Say again.
The shish kobolds.
The shish kobolds. Hurried retreat. He gets a speed plus a 5 foot bonus. Let's go.
Does this prevent opportunity?
It does, but he gets +2 AC against your attack.
Okay.
Like it fucking matters.
Past the flat.
It's a 27.
That's a crit. Well, no, it's not a crit because you're not flat-footed. Sorry, go ahead. 18 would be a crit. It's just a normal hit. But this is the one you struck already, so...
6
Oh, the one
plus
that was
8
bloodied.
is 14. 28.
The lightning crackles. It's either you or him. And it hits the friend. It supercharges him, but this one's dead. Alright, as he watches his friend die, you see him... And he just turns. He's going to use action to stride. Oh, he's going to use hurry retreat. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. So action,
Interact.
and then action to interact. Hang on, I paid for these goddamn doors. They're gonna open.
Oh, they open? That's
Yeah, they open.
Is that casting knock?
Oh, these don't open. Only the nice ones open. I have like the big doors open, but these don't. All right, this door's open, so I guess that'll signify that it's open. He opens up the door and he's like screaming. All right.
I don't speak kobold.
He's saying, fuck. You got that one for free.
They've slaughtered everyone!
All right, let's go Cordelia.
Oh, hi there.
This thing has landed on y'all's level now.
I haven't cast that. Why is that? I haven't cast any of these. Why are these all grayed out?
Did you forget to hit the rest button?
I'll just remember that I still have them. That's so weird.
Oh, I definitely
I need it to make a fortitude saving throw for me.
16 plus 19.
Oh, God.
35.
Cool, that's fine. Didn't want my 4th level anyways.
Oh God.
Was it a crit success?
That was a crit success.
Damn.
It did nothing.
Oh,
How many actions you got?
I got one.
She has one.
And it is to cower in fear. No.
Shield.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cast shield on myself because I can't. If those are his saves, I'm in troubies.
okay. That's it.
Yep. I've got
Wesley.
shield. I got shield up and.
I'll run back towards the big thing. I can move 40 at a time.
You did say run. You didn't jump this time.
Wait, no.
You did say run. All right. Roll a reflex saving throw.
Reflex.
Fake bridge.
Chuckle to myself as remember a funny joke.
Got it away. Oh, it's the same number. 25.
25. Okay. You avoid all damage
Yeah.
as the
If I
bridge.
get a success, it's critical.
Yeah, you have a crit success. You avoid all damage. The bridge shatters, and rocks tumble from above,
Sorry, I was in a hurry. I didn't feel like jumping.
filling in this tunnel completely. All right.
Oh, rocks. That's
Okay.
an interesting idea.
Is 40 enough to reach the man, or?
One of y'all would have been smacked up. Yeah, you
Hi.
definitely reached the man's for sure.
It is me.
Okay.
Smacked up.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for an unbalancing finisher. This is plus 16.
Does 27 hit?
27 does hit.
Okay, so it's going to take.
Rocks follows that party lives. Who knew? What is this?
5, 10, 14, 18, 21,
25 piercing damage.
25 piercing as you
and
fly
it's
forward and
flat-footed until the end of my next turn.
you pierce into it and blood
Nice.
sprays out of it.
And since I can take, so it's a flourish to just like flick the blood off, and then for my third action, raise my shield.
That one hurt me. I'm nothing without my monster noises.
Attacks on my finishers.
All right, very nice, Kai.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw the rocks. I'm gonna cast rock as well.
Rock.
And so I'm gonna take a spell strike against the. I mean, we were down the hallway, but I can see it, right? Like,
Yo,
yeah.
You're literally like 15 feet
Yeah.
away from it.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm down the hallway. You know.
Yeah.
I got 90-foot reach.
Mm-hmm. You're within range. Yes.
Yeah, untouched. It's fucking until the end of my next.
So I'll take my shots. Ooh, that is math. Wow. That's the 35. That's that 35.
35 to hit.
35 to hit.
That do hit.
That do hit. Damn.
Wait.
How lower is
flat-footed.
it? It's flat-footed.
That's a crit.
That's a crit.
Its
baby.
AC is 27.
Yay.
Okay, so you remember I said I cast rock? This is a big
Blessed
rock
be the
bullet.
day.
The big rock bullet!
Yes! Okay, cool.
Big rock candy
So
bullet.
we got deadly. Sorry, I got a lot of.
Okay, do some math.
Yeah, I got a lot of math to do.
do
here.
the
As
math
he's mathing,
finder.
let me remind you guys to check us out on YouTube and to join us on the other days.
I also needed to
really
make a
should've
fortitude
prepped.
save
Making
because I have a crit
Instead
specialization
of-
effect.
I'm so
Oh fuck,
scared
he rolled
with us.
bad though.
Oh, is he gonna get stunned?
24.
I need a D12.
You never know.
24.
24.
Oh shoot!
That's-
I think that might be a fable.
I think that is it. That's a success. That's a success.
Oh dang!
Sorry.
It would have been stunned 1.
That's so.
It's very crunchy system, but not too crunchy.
No, like
Perfect amount of crunch.
All right.
its
so we
pluses aren't
got.
that much higher than ours.
Oh, this?
I mean, like it seems very within the range.
Okay,
Plus
so the
19.
piercing damage is 31.
The problem is after Uthrog,
don't.
everything's just gonna seem fucking easy to you guys. 31 piercing?
That's just the gun damage.
That's just the
That's
gun,
just the gun
and then
damage.
the rock.
Yeah,
And
And that's the double?
Does the rock crit too?
Yes.
Well, that's not a spell. That's just a bullet.
Yes, it's yes, it crits.
More?
It doubles.
Yeah, I do need more. Yeah, I need one more.
This was the time.
That seems right. Yep.
For real.
That's what Melicado gave you.
Okay.
So
Here we
I
go.
finally used that ability.
10, 16, 18, 20, 22 bludgeoning damage from the
24.
rock.
So, wait, 22 is the double?
Yeah, 22
Oh,
is the
22
double.
is
Yeah,
the double.
22
Okay,
is the
so
double.
22
is the
plus
double,
30, what?
Yeah. It was 30. No, it's 32. It was 32. Yeah.
So that's 54.
54.
Okay, now I got spell damage. Hold on. 'cause
Okay.
I put a spout into it as well.
Okay.
You got one
I'm gonna do some math.
You're gonna blow a hole straight through this thing.
So we're at 54.
Yep.
Okay. And then that's 7, 8, 9, 10, and then that gives up. It has a plus 3 as well. So 11, 12, 13. What kind of damage is this? 1 second. 13 more bludgeoning damage.
Does that crit as well?
Oh, it do. I forgot the spell.
it's spell
crit just double
damage.
that.
So
So
13, so 26.
so 26 more
So
bludgeoning
that
damage.
makes it
80.
80
damage.
damage at level 7. Congratulations.
It's on death's door.
So
Oh
Kai
my
basically
God.
lines up a shot.
No, wait, let him describe it.
Kai lines up a shot. He's like, "Take this, you son of a bitch," and pulls the thing. And so the bullet exits. You hear the bullet exits the chamber, and immediately a large rock is just hurtling through the air, and it just cracks the thing in the side of the jaw. It hits it and just kind of like it's like shattering teeth and stuff like that. And then as it passes, a burst of water just goes boom and fires back with hydraulic, giving it the 1-2 punch across the face.
It's on death's door. It's literally thrashing in its death throes right now.
So that was 2 actions.
Kai, that was amazing.
And for my third
Wesley
action,
set that up. Wesley set that up.
Yeah, thanks for the flat-footed, man.
That's what the system's about, getting those pluses and minuses.
Shield.
Hey, I did too.
I think we
It's Brooks' turn.
This is gonna be embarrassing because I'm gonna fucking miss. How far is it from me?
10 feet.
Stride and smack. Stride
Okay,
and smack.
I'm going
Do you need to
to-
stride?
Hmm?
Do you have the stride with the fighter's fork?
Oh, it doesn't have reach.
It doesn't have reach.
It's dinner time.
It's dinner time. I'm going to. I'm actually going to cast Weapon Surge. So,
So the silver fork bursts into this powerful trident.
and I'm going to try and hit it. I do have a +1.
All right.
And it is
Looking for a
flat-footed
25.
still.
Another +1. Okay.
Or is it just the one hit that's flat-footed?
No, it's until the end of my next turn.
It's still flat-footed.
So 11, 12, 13 plus.
We've had one yes, but what about a second be here?
So 26.
Don't do
20,
this.
25, what's the flat-footed, right?
You hit.
26. Okay, yeah.
That's a hit.
Oh, good thing. So now I do 3d8.
He wants us to survive. He's finally got attached to us.
3d8 plus so 10, 12, 16 plus. Let me make sure I add the right amount for this.
This is the
This is the
baby.
baby.
Plus.
Only if we redeem.
He's at Agsies, so we're good.
For now.
16 plus 2
It's 18.
is 18. Plus, I think it does extra damage for the weapon surge too. It's annoying. I have to go through so many menus to find this.
Yes,
Plus 1 to attack, and it deals an extra dive damage. Okay, so 18.
18. It's still up.
No!
Once more with feeling.
And it
that
looks
was
at
all
all of you, the
three?
lightning like spewing out of it with saliva, bile coming up from it, its wounds bleeding like a cornered, deadly beast. It retaliates.
Oh no.
Do you have any more actions?
You have one left.
Stride, weapon surge, attack.
Oh, weapon surge. I thought strike was part of weapon surge.
It
I don't think so.
knows it's cornered.
No. Alright.
It moved in 6 seconds. You gave it more fight than the dragon did.
That's true.
It's going to use Claw Storm to strike at everyone except for Ernie. And it's going to try and... as it
need to
does,
move.
it has to move to do this.
Okay, so I will make an opportunity attack, but it does get to do its thing first.
Okay, so the first thing it does is it simply... whoosh, like you've seen snake strikes, it moves that fast. This thing is 40 feet long, thousands of pounds, and it whips around. Whoosh, the lightning crackling. It makes no penalty for each of these attacks. Where's my deadly dice? So let's start in order. Wesley, 26 versus AC.
Huh, I could make it miss.
But then you wouldn't be able to opportunity
Yeah, I
attack.
think I'm going to take the hit.
Okay. Brooks,
Because my AC is 26 right now.
Yeah.
24 versus AC.
Miss. Since
Kai.
I attacked.
22 versus AC.
Miss.
Cordelia, 33 versus AC.
Oh my god.
A crit!
Crit!
Wait, that's a crit?
That's a crit!
No.
Even with your shield up?
It is
exactly
exactly a crit. With my shield up.
You can block some
You
without
rolled a.
shield.
I don't, okay, just for full
No,
disclosure.
my AC is 23
It looks like
with
I'm
a shield.
picking on Leonette. I am
Right?
not. I rolled a natural
33.
15. I rolled under
Yeah.
10 for like everyone else, basically.
You just understand that fate itself is picking.
Yeah,
like
fate
that.
on itself,
You can
y'all.
block 10 up at image.
I can block 10 damage.
Okay, you're gonna need it.
10.
All right, everyone. So hit, miss, hit. I'm gonna roll
I'm just
damage
gonna get
separately
sliced in
because it's
half.
separate, technically separate attacks. I need. I need d12s.
Damn, I wish I could help.
Cool.
So 2d12.
Oh, wait. I'm actually sitting at that right now.
So against Wesley, it's 12, 22 piercing, and
Does it need to move between us? Because I'm wondering, like, does it strike and then
it
move?
you know
and
it
attack her?
strikes during its movement. So essentially, I can strike all of you and then move, like as long as it's kind of moving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
at
hoping, like,
any
I could
point
try
during
to
this
kill
movement.
it before it hits her is what I was like hoping.
No, since you're all within its movement, like
Yeah.
I
Makes
can
sense.
strike you right
That
now.
makes sense.
And then 4 points of electricity on top of that. Did you have that total?
Oh no, sorry.
I think 17 piercing for electricity.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Cordelia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm rolling wrong. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been doing you wrong. And then that is going to be doubled. So 5, 10, 15, 30 slashing.
Mm-hmm.
2 electricity.
We're still standing,
Okay.
baby!
Did you break your shield?
Oh, yeah.
32 to hit.
32 hits.
And instead of being a shadow, it's actually Emerson's
Probably not gonna
wings.
do it.
And then they just shadow.
4 wings.
8 slashing.
8 slashing. I don't know. I have to check my phone.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
So, it's flying up. It has a storm that you manage to dodge the attacks. It's blasting at all of you, the lightning scratching, and it
actually 9.
serpentines up to the higher floor, crawling on the edge and pulling itself up to the upper level. Wesley flies forward and pierces it, and it shakes you off right before you get a lethal blow, making it to the top ledge here.
It was on 1. I did 9 slashing. I did the math wrong.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Sorry.
That would have been funny.
That'd have been cool.
It's up and away. Ernie, you hear in the tunnel. More coming.
Animal Crossing villagers.
The deadliest foe.
All right.
Tom Nook.
Combat continues. As a Bahir, it's
How-
Ernie's turn.
Do I have any sight on where it just crawled away to?
It's directly above you, so you cannot see it. It's like
Yeah.
looking up at
Oh,
the
I
ceiling. If you were
Can Kai,
Kai
see
and
it?
Cordelia, can both still see it. Yes.
Oh.
I'm
You
not
said the
gonna.
magic
I'm not gonna
words.
cheat it. I already kind of messed up the movement speed and stuff, but we are what we are. You both have line of sight on it. It got over the edge, but it's on the edge of the donut.
Its little toesies are on the end.
Mm-hmm. So it's still Ernie here.
Okay,
gotta hit it.
I hear
just have to
things
hit.
coming up the tunnel.
Yeah,
If you don't, I'm gonna put wall
There's-
hacks on it. So
scuttling, for sure.
Scuttling. Okay.
Scampering, if you will.
All right. I reach into the pouch at my side and I pull out a handful of scroll pieces and I start reading them.
Trick that magic item.
I successfully trick the magic item and they all fly up and that's my entire turn.
What'd you cast?
Fleet step.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
For the next minute, I have a 30-foot bonus to my speed.
Fast as fuck, boy.
You gotta go fast.
Holy shit!
I'm getting that frog.
Just in case people don't know how fast that is, the base speed in Pathfinder is 25 feet.
Right, so I can move 55 foot and action. So I
Yeah.
can move 165 feet around. I'm going to go to the bottom, get the frog, and I'll be back in 8 seconds.
want to see me save the frog? Want to see
Let's see
me
if we
do
do
it
it
again?
again. Okay. It's the kobold's turn. Ernie. You are very, very fast, but something slows you down. You hear, but that's not a frog. You hear as it makes one action to stride, and then two actions to use petrifying gaze.
Oh.
Oh no.
This fat frog-like creature with a horn on its nose, serpentine-like with its curled red tail.
Well,
Its big, bulbous green eyes stare at you as the basilisk, with kobolds in tow, is going to go ahead and petrifying gaze at you. It's in the tunnel. I didn't think you were going to get in the tunnel, so let's make this the tunnel now. All right, he's right here. As soon as he turns the corner, he sees you. He's going to try it. I need you to make a fortitude save.
That's not good.
Do you have hero?
I do not have hero points.
We didn't take a break, so no one has hero points.
Yeah.
I do.
If I wait long enough to say the number out
Victoria
loud,
loves
chat might
me.
give me one.
What's the number?
Dinner.
18.
That's a fail. You are slowed 1.
Don't let it slow.
Ernie, if a hero point was too fucking late.
I mean, maybe you'll.
You are slowed 1.
Oh wait, I think it's an action.
Oh, this is gonna be amazing because you have to start your turn within it now. Okay, cool. All right,
Oh no, I don't like that.
it's Cordelia's turn now.
All right. Gonna go
You need that hero
ahead.
point.
Gonna go ahead and
No, you can only see Ernie. It's in
go
the tunnel.
ahead and start channeling. Let's see if I can. I just got to hit. Son of a bitch. Hero point.
I saw that from here. Wait. Yes, good. Let the
No.
hate flow through you.
I don't hit.
You don't
And there
hit
goes my level 3 spell.
with all 12 hands.
You know what? I'm bleeding out and I'm trying my best. Failing that, I'm gonna reach next to me to Kai and cast guidance on him.
Okay. Kai, Wesley, Wesley.
Keisly.
Keisly. Oh no. It can jump anywhere and shoot anything. Hmm.
Wondering. So, how high up is the hole? Is it 60?
60 feet.
You know, that might not even be worth it.
Which I have made some mistakes. Don't at me in the comments. I already know I messed up.
Don't do math.
Yeah, I mean, since I got it, I almost like do a quick jump onto the wall, and since I have a climb speed with,
Boingy.
well, I didn't think like the tunnel, like the actual wall. I have a climb speed now, so I was gonna climb and start climbing up towards.
All right,
the
you see
hole.
Ernie, and Ernie's like, and then
I look like
around.
somebody that just did like a Red Bull vodka like shot. Like I'm speeding up and slowing down at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm going so fast. I'm going so fast. And then you see this squat frog-like lizard creature with a long sort of red tail, these bulbous eyes just locked on to Ernie.
Do I recognize it, or would I have to?
You would have to recall knowledge.
Frog lore.
No, I think I'm too focused on the big scary thing. I'm just gonna climb 40 feet up.
It looks genuinely surprised to see you there. It's like rolling back and like licking its wounds, and then you just kind of
The apex predator.
You hurt my friends.
you appear, and a boss health bar appears on its screen. Why do I hear boss music?
That's 3 actions because
Oh, you're just right next to it?
Yeah,
Fuck.
because my climb suit is only half my speed.
Just to
so-
scare it.
Okay.
The intimidation factor.
Kai. Wesley's up there.
But since my turn's
Is
over, it's no longer.
it like hidden or concealed in any way, or?
You have dark vision?
Yeah.
Of course. It would have been... Technically, no. Like, it's on the edge. If it could see you for a lightning bolt, you could see it for a shot back. That's fair. That's how we...
Sick. I don't
Yeah.
even need to do what I was.
Yeah, if you're on like a different side of the circle,
You
you,
got a
probably wouldn't be able to see
+1.
it.
Yeah. The way you got positioned. Weirdly enough, I thought Cordelia wasted her turn, but she pulled you into the perfect spot. No, he's not. No.
True strike. I take a shot.
Okay.
I'm told this was at a +1. That's kind of low. Good thing I true strike.
Does True Strike just say you hit?
It just you just do it. It's
Just
just
do it again.
it's fortune. It's just a fortune
Keep
effect.
rolling
basically.
until you hit it.
There we go.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
just casually add 10.
Oh boy, jeez, what's that gonna
Well, it used to be
be?
plus 20 and
Oh,
20.
That's a 34 to hit. Watch this. Watch me roll snake eyes here, and it just like it's perfectly fine.
That might be all you need.
We'll find out.
Next time. Oh no, you do good.
Okay, it is 15 points of damage. Awesome. So Wesley, you climb up, and you're facing it down, and you can. It's up here, but you can see the terror in its eyes. It's like holy shit, what's happening? And then the shot rings out, and whizzing over your shoulder, just dead between the eyes.
The body slurps forward, and like a ribbon unraveling.
Wait, no, don't let it fan on the frogs.
Roll a reflex save.
Just shoulder it up.
You gotta slam it into the wall so it'll curl into the ledge with all of us.
20.
Wesley just shoves it, and it smacks into the wall instead, and dies there. And then the tail falls down, making a ladder that you guys can climb up to get to Wesley.
The crows are probably running here for safety.
Yeah,
Can I ask what kind of creature this is?
it's a big here.
What kind of creature it is?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is it considered?
You
I
want
think
you
it's a
want your
monstrosity,
victory?
right?
Is it
It's a
aberration?
type of French
Beast.
Oh.
It is a beast.
Oh.
I was hoping it would be elemental.
No, it is a beast.
Womp womp.
What is beast?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Beasts aren't worthy for the victory plate.
It is
Really? This one shoots lightning.
That's why I was
And
hoping it
hunts
would.
dragons.
that was something else. Yeah.
12
Honestly,
seconds.
this basilisk might be scary.
Kai's like, it was
We're
a
not-
little bitch.
We're
like,
not done yet. We're not done yet.
It's like I have
Go
this,
ahead,
the
Brooks.
soup over here.
Do something. I just want to see if this happens to Ernie or not before this combat ends.
I will, I guess, go up there to
Okay.
Ernie.
Okay, you see Ernie, and he looks like, like he said.
And I see the,
How fast can you
tweaking out,
move?
but slowing down.
15 feet.
Oh, it's 2 actions to climb this wall for you. Okay.
I
And
see
you,
it.
yeah, you can see the creature is like locking. You stab?
Yeah.
Sad.
You're not close enough.
Okay. Then
You have to stride because it's 30. It's hang on, let me see the distance.
Oh, it's like
It's 30.
like
It's
in
30
there.
feet from Ernie. So
Oh.
it's like around the little corner in the tunnel. It's in the
You're
tunnel where you
stressing
can't
up.
you can't reach.
You can't reach it.
So you can see it, but
It's
like
a spell.
it's like imagine an enemy glitch inside a wall. It's like there and you can't hit it. And it's just like locked on. This isn't fair. This isn't fair.
But I
Stop.
see that Ernie is in distress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
As per usual, but yeah.
I think so.
I'm going to. I don't think I have any.
I have no idea what the mechanics for this creature are in this version of the game, and yes, I am in distress.
Seeing that he's in distress,
Dark
I'm
Souls
going
1 has me
to
scared.
cast shield. So a spectral Brooks appears in front of me to shield damage.
That's awesome.
Damage isn't the scary part.
Well, I don't know that.
All right.
Ernie just looks. He's going faster than usual.
Here's
He looks
the
stressed.
part that's gonna be fun. Roll a fortitude save.
You do have fortune from that.
Good fortune.
I'm gonna use it. Not better. 21.
Ernie turns to stone completely.
Oh, it's only 2.
You watch a basilisk, and it goes back into the tunnel.
What?
Okay. I'm assuming I was able to see this.
Stop.
Oh no.
I fucked up.
Hammer time.
If I click this button, I no longer fucked up. Okay, we're good.
What?
Nothing.
You fucked up in a way that I'm not stone?
No,
Cool.
it's good. You're looking for a 22.
Oh.
Can I make my way up to him?
I'm gonna take this fucking map off.
Oh, here's hoping this works, because I'm not sure what else to do. And I'm gonna try remove curse.
Okay.
Is it a curse? Are we still in combat?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You pimped one cursed creature,
To a counteract check.
so it has to have the cursed trait, correct? Arcane, concentrate, incapacitation, transmutation, visual is not curse. The spell falls flat.
Incapacitation. Probably not twice its level though.
It's level. It's elite level 5.
Yeah. We'd have to be 11 for incapacitation to matter.
I just turned to Brooks. I don't know how to fix this.
I do still have one of these. I'll pull out an elixir of life. I don't think it's gonna fix this.
I hate when y'all say shit. I just have to be like, what the fuck?
I think it
does-
was 1d6 because you plus
It's
1 bonus
disease.
to
Disease
yeah.
or poison?
So I don't think it's a disease or a poison.
I think with your medicine knowledge, you would know that this is neither. This is a arcane, so magical effect.
So like a
Like a
dispel magic kind of thing.
I love that Ernie's like, I want to go fast. I'm like, no, you ain't.
Technically
Dang.
speaking, if I don't die,
Your speed's still fast.
my mind and body are in stasis and don't notice the passage of time.
So you don't even know.
If I
it.
revert, I will still have my spell up.
Yeah.
Or I will be dead.
I don't have any magic for this kind of thing.
AC 9 plus 8.
Could I get a round of Arcana or Nature checks?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, that line's scary.
That line is scary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not aware of this.
22.
situation.
22 is a pass.
21.
21 is a pass.
21.
21 is a pass. This is a basilisk. They are common, well, not common, but in the deep parts of places, they are bane to many adventurers, travelers, and folks like that. And they can be domesticated to an extent. And it looks like this tribe of kobolds that seem to worship this Bahir instead of a dragon domesticated this as a sort of guard dog. It petrifies, is permanent. Ernie will be a statue forever. He is a statue forever. One of the cures for this is fresh basilisk blood. Has to be fresh. No more than 1 hour old. And you need enough blood to coat his entire body.
Luckily,
Good thing he's the smallest.
I'm a little boy.
So you want me to squeeze in that tunnel and knock out a vessel? Well, I'm not there.
I would have suggested, almost no matter what, that we kill that thing and take it back for someone to try to make a concoction out of, but
Just rub the blood.
we just rub the blood on it.
Yeah, if we can kill it, yes.
It's a pretty tight squeeze in this tunnel here.
Small little birthday boy. Little petrification birthday boy.
Maybe we could possibly lure it out. I don't know how. Ooh. I could try and charm it. It can affect a creature, so it doesn't have to be it.
Let me hear it.
I have to. I think I have to see it.
No, once it petrified Ernie and saw more people were
Yeah,
coming,
so-
it went and went back in the tunnel.
Ooh.
Tied him to the masthead of the ship for decoration.
Oh my god. Maybe we could try and lure it out with food so it's close enough. What does the basilisk eat? Meat?
Frogs.
I mean, I would imagine if this was a secret passage, it might have a let-out somewhere.
Hmm.
I'll try and find my way back to the group.
Okay.
Either of you know prestidigitation?
Well, you see that there are stairs leading up and up,
Oh.
and you see fresh sunlight. The
I-
top of the mountain up here, and then there are stairs down, or you can just jump down the donut that you came down. It's your choice.
We just cook one of these
The Nash
kobolds.
is worn off. Donuts a bit scarier.
You can go downstairs then if you want.
Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do.
Yeah, I could.
Well, hang on. He just did a thing, so I'll hold that. All right.
I mean, there's nothing else like interesting besides the dead Bahir in that room.
Huh?
There's nothing else of like note in the room with the Bahir.
These doors fucking open. I know it. No. No, these don't. Okay, it's the other ones. Nothing else with it here. No, not at the moment. You do go down the stairs. I want you to roll stealth for me, please. Are you trying to be sneaky?
I guess since I know I'm separated.
For sure.
So stealth is plus 26.
Okay. You come into here, and you see the world's biggest kobold. He's like, he's big. He is massive, and he seems to be some sort of kobold commander. And you can see him and 4 kobolds. Actually, you see 2 kobolds, and they're over here, and they're looking in the tunnel. And you see this sort of creature coming in, and you hear them talking to the creature, and it goes, and then the big one goes over and he pats it on the jaws and gives it scritches. They have not noticed you.
So is this all walled in, or are there more like abysses near us?
All walls here.
Okay.
There's no pits. You're literally like up the stairs, like peeking around this corner right here, and you see him. And this apparently is where the secret tunnel goes to. This room right here.
Like that's apparent to me.
Yeah, because you can see the tunnel, and you see the basilisk in the tunnel.
Okay.
So it's apparently waddled back over here. While you're thinking, we'll swap back to Brooks.
I'm gonna say like, let me make sure I can do this without having to look at it. I think it just has to hear me. Okay, so I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna say, let's get out of the eye of the tunnel.
Okay.
So we can-
I don't have to move many.
I'm gonna cast
cameras
Ghost Sound to make it sound like the three of us are being attacked.
Oh.
I can make up to 4 voices.
Okay.
And then us like dying in death throes.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna have kobold yipping happening.
It's perception versus your deception DC? Or your spell DC?
Sure, I guess I'm trying to deceive it.
Yeah.
So it would be your deception versus its perception DC, right?
Okay, so you roll your
So
roll
you're
your
the one
deception.
actively- It's kind of like making the lie
Yeah.
action.
You're making a lie with the magic.
22.
22?
Mm-hmm.
That's one off.
But the yipping.
So it's about to go.
Wait, I use my. Okay, I'm gonna be. Okay, listen. Just hear me out.
I'm listening.
So I use my diplomat's badge for like communication with kobolds. Can I use that +1 that gives me
Since you're
for making a more
imitating-
convincing kobold sound?
Yes.
Okay. So I didn't get the top end
So-
kobolds.
So I'll say this: the kobolds are not fooled by that, and you hear yipping, and you hear your partner, you hear your friends dying, and I'm gonna. Well, you need to roll for your.
Well, my perception DC is 22.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you believe it.
you believe it.
Yeah, I believe
You
it.
hear your friends die, and you watch the basilisk go, and he starts running down the tunnel, and you hear him go, no! And they all start mobilizing, and they start moving through the
if they started
doors.
to move, I would like sneak attack the big.
Okay. Holy shit. I guess we gotta roll initiative again. This is gonna get really weird really fast.
It's like if they're already being harassed, like
You're gonna roll deception, and everyone else you can
Blind
roll
panic is you.
perception.
that doesn't even roll.
I can't believe this is happening right now. Okay. All right.
I am in spicy territory.
This
sitting
is
up here.
silly. This is just silly.
I roll low on initiative.
Me too.
I probably will. That'll probably be my first action.
I don't have any of my stuff. Oh, here it is. Okay.
I think I got the same number as last time, actually.
Hot.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
All right.
Sounds good.
35 to 30.
30.
Korean hot dogs. 30 for Brooks.
Those, yeah.
All right.
I guess I did.
Kobold. Everyone else.
I got a 21, so I guess
23.
I haven't hopped out of my hiding spot yet.
23. Cordelia.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Everyone
I
else?
was waiting for. I got 14.
And he's a statue.
Oh yeah.
But a very fast statue.
Hi.
Very speedy.
You should make some Kaizo seeds for me while we're playing.
Sure.
All right. That would
I'm
be
stuck in the lab.
Kobold, the Basilisk, and then where's you?
I was 21.
21. So you're after Brooks. Your name is Wesley for now. All right. Brooks, you're up.
For now?
So it scampered through the tunnel.
Well,
It
It's on its
hasn't.
way.
you
It's on
don't.
its way.
We don't know that.
Well, it sounds like this. So like you know it's coming.
It's my intent.
Look, okay.
Oh
so-
Lord, he
So
coming.
the Pathfinder version of Basilisk are these really scary looking lizard things. My version of Basilisk are really like gluttonous frog fat lizard things. Like they look more like this guy right here, the little chubby guy. So like I really imagine them as this like bulbous kind of thing. So you can hear them coming like a bulldog.
Oh, I was gonna say kind of like the what is it from Monster Hunter, the giant iguana one that gets all like big.
He does.
And,
I haven't played much
But
on it.
it's an action to avert your gaze.
So
For a +2 sim.
but you know what I'm talking about, right?
You hear it going. It's coming.
does it sound like it's within 30 feet of me? That I don't know.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna say.
No.
I'm just gonna whisper like while we're here. When it gets close enough, I can charm it into maybe coming out and not
Got it.
Yeah. And we just fucking. Yeah.
Okay, Wesley.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
So I wanted to sneak up on this dude.
Okay. He didn't know.
And I wanted to try and trick him.
Okay.
So
That's
my
versus his.
athletics versus his.
Okay. Oh, he rolled initiative. So what he's going to do is go ahead and use General's Cry. Ah! Oh, never mind. He doesn't have any foes. Never mind.
That
Go
he
ahead.
knows of.
That would have been really cool if you gotta do it. Continue.
Pretty sure.
His athletics DC? Or his fortitude?
It's a reflex DC.
Oh, 23.
Okay, so I have to roll a 5. I rolled a 7.
Okay.
So he gets tricked,
And the other two kobolds whip around, seeing you show up.
and then filled with panache, I'm just gonna do a confident finisher on him.
Kai
So
is to
I-
kobolds.
What?
I'm sorry, I just had this stupid thought. I'm so sorry to interrupt. Keep going.
Yeah, just trip and then try and pierce. So it's
Just thinking Kai is to kobolds what the Master Chief is to grunts, basically. They say,
It's the demon!
22 versus Flatfoot.
fuck. Yes, that hits.
A proper duel.
Exactly hits.
low rolls. Well, average rolls. 18 piercing.
Okay. He'd be hurting. All right.
So that's 3 actions.
All right.
Sneak, trip, stab.
Kobold's turn. One action to stand.
Smack him.
Go ahead. And if you crit, that means he doesn't get to stand up.
Right. 33.
Crit.
He doesn't get to stand up.
So that.
bitch.
So when you crit on, and you can make an attack opportunity if they use any sort of movement, including standing up. If you crit, you interrupt the action that they were trying to do, which means.
24.
So you take your.
As
tell
he
me.
tries to stab, it's just like, it's still over. Just sort of.
Just like, no, stay down. He's then going to use a second action, so he loses the first one, to stand.
He's also bleeding.
Okay, yeah, he is.
Correct.
And he's going to take his glaive and he's just going to spin it and he's just going to bring it down on top of
I
you.
think something actually happens.
Oh, shit.
On
Stop
a
doing
critical
more
hit-
things.
Oh, I deal. Oh no, it does persistent damage. I also gain temporary hit points, so I gain 5 temporary hit points because I made a bleed.
Christ. Can I attack now?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, no, it's
I
okay.
just haven't crit with this yet.
33 versus AC?
Hey, that's a hit.
Okay, I actually hit you. You're going to take 11 points of slashing damage. All right. Then the kobolds, they're going to move in. He can kind of scamper right here. So one gets up on this wall behind you to kind of get flanking. Hey-ya! Natural 20! He actually is going to strike you. So the first one jumps up on your back, and with his like dagger, as the glaive comes down, he gets takes the dagger and just. You are going to take 8 points of piercing.
8.
Oh, I'm sorry, 6 points of piercing. My bad. 6 points of piercing. That's the crit.
No.
They're fodder for the bigger guys.
And then the little guy's gonna go in there and he's gonna try and stab you in like the kidney. Like he's gonna try and like shiv you. Oh, and I forgot about the sneak attack. Sorry, you take some more damage.
Okay.
You take 6 more damage. The second guy,
Good job, that kobold.
I'm proud of the golden.
natural 20. So as you're getting
aw.
shanked, 5 plus 2. 7 times 2, 14 points of damage. So as you're in there, the one stabs you in the shoulder, the other one stabs you like in between the ribs. So now they're just like jumping on you and like stabbing you mercilessly.
We hear like Wesley's cries of pains. Oh, he must have had the same ghost sound.
Oh, I cannot believe that. All right, this guy's still alive.
Yeah, he's on his way.
He's
It's like,
on his-
I gotta warn him.
I'm on my
I gotta warn
way.
him about that scary guy with the knife.
Okay, he opens the door. He's gonna fuck off. All right. Basilisk. And he's gonna like stop. He goes around the corner, like so excited to see you all dead, and then he just like looks
Well,
at.
we're all in the away from the tunnel.
Oh, so he just sees the statue, so he's gonna. Oh yeah, you guys are away from the tunnel.
Yeah. Well, I don't
We,
know how
like-
much space
Did you
is up
leave
there,
her as
but
bait to take rocks?
Is there a way to press up against the wall? I guess.
yeah, that was my. I don't know
Right
how much
there.
space.
No,
I have.
not
No.
like a, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So you can be down and he won't see you, or you can
Okay.
be up there.
That's fine.
So he comes out and he sees the statue, and then he like looks out,
Oh, hi there.
Good.
and then he
That's
goes.
what we
Then the eyes go whoop.
Wait.
All right, that's it for him. He had to make 3 strides, so it's Cordelia's turn now.
51 points of damage to me.
Let's try this again because I'm angry.
Do a AOE attack.
No.
Stop. She cast Shatter on Ernie.
She uses Ernie as her magic projectile.
Holy shit!
No, Ernie's too heavy for that. 25 to hit.
25 does hit. Yes.
Okay. Oh god, you had me concerned.
Sorry.
Okay.
Wait, you started your turn?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Cool. I need you to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
It picks you.
Oh.
You're the first one to move. It's like
17.
that is a fail. You are slowed 1 for 1 minute, and you feel your body begin to stiffen.
Oh no.
If I TPK you with a level 5 creature,
No, I'm gonna sneak up and just bring out its.
you're getting stabbed. You have to worry about your own kidneys.
I'm good. I'm at
Um.
half health.
Chilling darkness.
Mhm.
Remember to save them. Oh my god, I just thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Juicing.
What's total?
Oh, hold on.
Large.
So, it's 18.
Kai, you're up next.
18 cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
Rolled a 14. How? I think it should be.
You're last, dude.
Oh, he didn't. I thought. I
Brooks,
didn't-
Brooks went first.
I don't get a turn.
He went first.
And since I'm slowed, I guess that's it for me.
Okay. 15, 18. Okay. We got that.
18 cold.
Very chilly. All right. Let's go to Kai. It's your turn. You can see it, and like Ernie, you feel your toes. No? I was saying the blood sprayed and like covered your toes.
That was the only thing you could
Yeah.
do.
So yeah, okay, so it's up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking at her.
We need a literal.
It's looking at her.
So it's not looking at me.
It's not looking at you.
I like that.
And I looked at him.
Boom!
Why? What is
Let's
it?
go. It's
a gun.
It's a spell strike. You gotta hit it really hard so it'll die. I'm not. Oh, that was low. Do I have a hero point?
Probably.
Yeah, I do. I like that.
I like them apples.
Oh, it's still not that high. Maybe it might not hit actually.
You're looking for
I wanted to
a
use my
It's
last one to be like,
a
help.
24.
24 exactly hits.
Perfecto. We like that. All right, the piercing damage is something.
7.
Just splatters across the,
Yeah.
the statue, Ernie.
Ernie, you suddenly have feeling in this elbow because the blood splatters from the bullet.
+1. So we
It's
got
moving at incredible
1,
speeds.
2. And here's for second level.
You do
need
like
more
the
of these.
flash where
Need
your
more of
molecules
these.
move fast enough that you get out of the petrification.
3rd level, 4th level. Thank you.
Oh dang.
Okay. Let's see. So 12, 24, 31, 33, and then the extra point from such ferocity. So 34 points of electricity damage.
ferocity.
Electricity, you say?
Oh no! Not
It's-
the basilisk too!
It's the one thing that's not immune. Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
It's
yeah,
blood-
I did that because it doesn't have a freaking crystal.
It's
in
bloody.
chest.
Yeah.
Electricity.
Oh no! It didn't die. Sag.
It's
Okay.
bloodied.
It's bloody. No, it's a chunky boy. All right, that's it for you.
Oh yeah, that is it.
Brooks.
That's all I can do.
It's bloodied.
It's bloodied. It's like halfway. It was looking like, and now it's like,
I should not be here.
Bulging eyes like bulging.
yeah, I fucked up. Awooga.
Okay, so I was using Brooks as a shield. I'm going to send him over there to attack him.
The Spectral Brooks flies
Spiritual
up.
weapon.
I guess I can turn the battle cam back on, but there's so much going on. I was like, how are we going to possibly show all this madness? So Spectral Brooks flies back up here.
That's good. 30.
Yeah?
2.
Yeah.
31. Okay.
He's flat-footed because I'm flanking with him.
Are you threatening it?
You're looking at my good dice.
6 damage.
Okay.
I assume it's still.
It's good? Yeah.
Keep smacking.
One more attack.
Ooh.
29.
I do hit.
24 is what we were looking for earlier.
Yeah. The same. 6. Oh. What did I say before?
6.
6.
6.
So that was 7. And this is also 7.
Okay, I'll just... There we go.
Because I'm
Yep.
cursed, so I do more damage.
He's on death's door.
Of course.
Son of a.
Smack it again.
Oh, an extra 2 to that.
He's still on death's door.
And 2 more.
I like it. Yeah, just fucking throw.
Well, because.
No, don't explain where it's coming from. I trust you guys. Just, I know you're doing math. You're doing math. Okay, let's go, Wesley. It's your turn now.
Wesley, this dude's still in front of me.
Yes, and he now, because he's adjacent to 2 of his allies, he's in formation and he has extra bonuses.
Okay, I'm time to tumble through. So that might not work.
It's only a 23 versus reflex.
Exactly makes it.
Oh, cool. That recharges my panache. So I'm gonna attack him.
So you roll past and through his legs and then
23 versus AC.
exactly hits him.
Ooh.
Okay, okay.
I should not have used the
Oh,
weak template on this guy.
He also. Yeah, so. I forgot to roll the bleed, I'm just adding it here.
Oh yeah, okay.
So that's 9 slashing, 8 from the bleed, and then with my last action, I'll use a confident finisher.
Okay.
So that's probably not going to hit. What's the bonus? 16's not going to hit,
Nope.
but he still takes. Oh, doo-doo rolls. 3 more slashing.
Okay. So you tumble behind him and you're unable to like strike him true in the back, but you are still able to get as he dodges your attack, maybe to hit him a little bit, wearing him down, needling him, wearing down his defenses. Unfortunately for you, it is his turn now,
Yeah.
and he brings the glaive.
It's at the end of his turn. I forgot to roll.
He
last.
swirls it with one great hand and just goes ahead and brings it down on you. That's a natural 8, 23 versus AC.
Misses.
So he swings out at you and misses. He's then going to just try and thrust it forward as he sees you're dodging side to side. Natural 14, 24 versus AC.
Misses.
And you duck out of the way. Getting frustrated now, he like skirts forward, drags along the ground, and tries an upward slice. That's cocked. Natural 4. No. It's the total is a 9.
Call my counterattack because it's a critical.
Okay. Fuck. One was cocked. It was natural 20 and 2, and I couldn't call it natural 20. So then we
So
rerolled.
27 versus AC.
27 does hit. Yes.
Yeah, and so it's the end of his turn. I'm going to roll the bleed with this attack as well.
Okay, for sure.
So that's 8 slashing and 3 bleed. So 11 more.
So as you slice him, his crystal
Tumble through and just like miss.
shatters, and you see he's much larger than the other ones. Let's go ahead and pick a target for that.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the crystals.
This guy gets supercharged right here. The guy's mega charged right now. All right,
I'll avenge you.
these two, it's their turn. They're just gonna move up into position and they're like crawling over his body, trying to stab at you. All right, that one. You don't have any reactions left, right? Okay, so he crit missed, but then he rolled an 18, so that's
25.
25, baby. So he's gonna go ahead and stab you with his precision damage because he's flanking you. 8, 10 points of piercing. The other one, as you're getting stabbed with this one, he actually slides to your feet, and he's going to try and stab you in the boot, in the toe.
Not my toe.
Not the toe.
Ooh!
Not the frog.
24 versus AC?
No.
Are you flat-footed, though?
Oh, with flat-footed, yes.
Yeah!
Got your toesies.
6 plus 2 is 8. 8 points of piercing in your toe. And then as he's got you in the toe,
Ow.
he's gonna drag it and try and slice the toe off.
No!
You need
But he only got 19, so he does not succeed. So he drags along your boot, but doesn't actually saw through anything. All right.
Ooh.
I don't know. I guess that's better, but still.
Hi.
This is it.
Yep.
He is going to go ahead and he's going to try and petrify you.
Forward save.
Should've
Forward save.
avoided-
Forward save. Forward
Forward
save.
save,
Because
forward
you know what he's
save.
doing for his third action.
Your fortitude's better than mine. You can do this.
Getting the fuck out of here.
Lord.
What
It's
is it?
lower. It's oh, actually, this is the higher one than the start of the turn one.
22.
Cordelia turns to stone. Third action.
What gives me a bass?
He's going back down the fucking tunnel. Fuck you guys. I'm striding. That's his turn.
As long as we can see.
Cordelia, you're stone.
Mm-hmm.
It's Kai's turn.
I'll fall. Well, okay.
I thought it was 3.
Let me climb up there.
Okay. You
how-
can. Wait. What's your speed?
It's 25. It's 25.
25. And it's a 15-foot wall. So that's. You can. As you're climbing up top.
I mean, I'm not gonna pop. How am I gonna get the blood out from under there? I'm not popping it in there anyway.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Do you have like a grasping?
You see his little cheeks like. He going.
Oddly, you hear the echoes of kobolds fighting across the
Oh, I
tunnel.
thought you hear the echoes of his cheeks clapping.
You can tell that there's fighting through this.
So it took me almost tries to get up there.
You have you have one action
I
left.
do have an action left.
You did hear a gunshot at least.
I did hear a gunshot. I mean, it's like
Kobold found a gun.
Oh no!
Wait, hang on. I have a new character
They
concept.
robbed me.
It's just kobold with gun.
kobold with 2 guns.
Damn.
3 kobolds in a
lucky.
trench coat with 2 guns. Okay, reload.
Yep.
All right, Brooks.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and climb up there.
Okay, so your speed is 15, right?
Uh huh.
So you can get to the top with all 3 actions.
Okay.
Sorry. You do be slow.
I was gonna say, can Spectral Books?
Do you have
the
the main? Do you have to sustain him?
Yeah, it would be a sustained action.
So you could not climb all the way up and sustain him.
Okay. I'll take an action and then an action as I'm climbing, and I'll use my third action to maintain.
Okay, so you're on the precipice. Okay, got it. Wesley, you're up. Kobolds be stabbing you. Somehow they're hitting you, and the big one did not.
I'm smack the one to my left.
Okay, the one that's not supercharged.
22.
Yeah, their AC is 20.
10 slashing.
He's bloodied.
Once more.
These are 2-hit kind of boys.
That was cocked.
2 hit brownies.
24.
He is gonna be mega dead.
Yeah, it's 15 slashing.
All right, and the lightning shoots at you as he dies for 26 to hit for
The
JC.
sound wasn't entirely wrong.
So you slice and the
Well,
crystal.
Actually, if it's 26, I'm using my
Mr.
action to do my
Stone.
tumble so I can move. It gives me. Oh, wait, no, never mind. That would bring my AC to 26, so that wouldn't work.
Okay, so the lightning crashes out as he dies. His chest shoots out this surge of energy, and it just hits you only for 4 electricity damage. That's it, leaving just this one other supercharged boy and you until the basilisk gets there.
Action. That's my bonus. Must be. Might as well just try and smack it with 2.
Oh,
I dropped it.
go, 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 go.
Let's see. It's right here. Come to me.
Okay, pick it up with my socks. All right, let's see.
Okay. Oh, no, that's not gonna hit. That's a 10.
10 does not hit. He is just dodging out of the way. He's holding on to his last desperate breath here. All right, Kobold's turn. he is going to, as he sees his dead friend, he takes the dagger out of your foot, and he's going to just jump up and try and get at your neck. He just wants to hang on. 18 versus AC.
No.
So as he's falling down, he's going to try and swipe against you again. Ooh, that's a 12 versus AC.
Smack him.
Okay, go for it.
26.
Yep, that hits.
12 slashing.
12 slashing. He's bloodied. And for his third action, he's just going to back the fuck away. He's like breathing heavily, like seeing, like, what the hell are you? What are you people? All right, that's gonna bring us to So out the corner of the secret tunnel, you see, and he sees you.
I'm facing that wall.
Yeah.
It was.
You're facing this wall, so he sees you, but you don't see. But you hear as he starts coming.
Clapping.
I'm gonna make you stone, boy.
I'm just imagining like corgi cheeks.
Yeah. Oh no, I made it cute. All right, Cordelia, you're stone. Kai, you're up.
I'm like staring down the tunnel. I look over at where the bridge used to be, and it's just a rock pile on the way.
Like, it is collapsed.
But I can hear Wesley fighting
Through the tunnel.
through the tunnel, or I could until the claps of
Yeah,
cheeks.
correct. Yes. Until the mega collapse.
And you do know that he ducked up.
That's
to
what
where
I'm turning around. I'm looking at the Bahir tail, forming the convenient ladder upwards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna climb back down the wall,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go. I'll go over to the Bahir tail because I think that.
Well, you
would
can
take-
climb from up there.
Oh, I can get to the. Oh, I can.
Yeah, it's like hanging, so you can.
Oh
just
shit!
Don't
Yeah.
pull it
okay.
all the way down.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try to climb the Bahir tail.
Hang on.
Please don't do this.
Okay. Cool.
I hate that you rolled.
It's great. So you climb
You
and,
might pull it down and smash him.
and you're a big boy and you get to the top, and it's just kind of sliding.
The Bahir is sliding. It's sliding.
Yeah.
Down. It's falling down.
It's only one action. Well, it's 2 actions for you to climb up that.
So I shouldn't
that
have to climb
far.
up that far. Yeah. Okay.
I'll say since it's a ladder, it doesn't take your half speed.
Okay. Gotcha. But it's sliding down. I am going. Can I try to grab and like?
You can.
Prevent it from falling?
You just actions grab it. I think you're strong enough to kind of stop it. Actually,
I have a,
roll. Roll
I have
athletics.
I have a 16 strength.
Okay, roll athletics. I just realized, I was like, that's stupid. This thing's 40 feet long. I'm
Yeah,
an idiot for
yeah,
saying
yeah.
that out loud.
And thousands of
Freedom
pounds. you know.
strength.
A natural 20 for a total of 36.
You sit down. I'm not done with the ladder. All right. Hey, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
No!
That's fine. I can't sing well enough for us to.
It has been a while. But there's been a lot of commotion. The lizards downstairs have been very distracted. But I need someone to roll a D100 for me, please.
I did it once already.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was them coming up. Like I thought that was basilisks.
No,
small, it's
these
way
are
up
those are bigger than the basilisk. Those downstairs.
600. Wait, 60.
60? Okay. Cool.
Stop it.
Just curious.
Okay. All right, moving on. After Kai, you just took your turn. It's Brooks, right?
Yeah. So Brooks is like, oh yeah, I'll climb the ladder too, and then Tails goes. I'm like,
Oh, I didn't pull it.
No, he went up. He secured it. He
Yeah.
secured it.
okay. Oh god, can I even? I'm so slow.
I know. It's
bit of a
3.
jump
It would take your whole turn to get up to
I'll
climb
try
on
it.
top of it.
If I fall, I fall. Possibly.
If
to
you
my
don't
death.
have to, you don't have to roll. It's just gonna take all 3 strikes
Oh, okay,
to
that's fine, I'll do
climb.
that.
All right, Brooks, you're up by Kai. I'm not gonna bother moving the camera for all this because it's gonna be impossible.
I made it.
All right, from there,
We gotta chase this thing down.
Wesley, you're up. Wait.
does it need-
A creature within 30 feet starts its turn.
So it doesn't even need to look at me.
Hang on, it has the visual trait. Visual. Only creatures that can see it, so you have to be able to see it. So you hear him behind you.
I mean, I would have to turn, and it would be like in my periphery to go after this kobold. So how are we going to rule that?
If you're moving towards it,
Yeah, I mean, I was.
Well,
gonna,
you know
I was gonna
what?
follow the
It says
kobold.
a creature starts its turn. So the reaction would have to happen when you start
Yeah.
your turn. You don't actually get into its periphery till you turn, so technically you're okay.
Yeah, okay, then I'll follow
You
the
bastard. Okay.
kobold. That's 1.
Oh no.
I smack.
Oh no.
29.
Oh no.
This could be awesome.
Because now there's
Florence.
there's another target now.
It could kill it.
It's gonna be 14 slashing.
The lightning sprays right past your shoulder, and you hear. And it gets real.
Yeah, you guys got, what was it?
It gets real quiet.
An hour.
An
You
hour.
got an hour?
It gets real quiet again.
Good
I'm
thing,
sort of like.
good thing
"My
both
friends
Ernie
are
is.
dead."
Good thing both Ernie and I are
Sit
small.
They come down the stairs.
We just go walking up the stairs. Yeah, we literally just walking up the stairs.
You guys are alive.
So it was pretty good.
Wait. Okay, so you guys come down the stairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for deceiving you, Wesley.
Oh! We needed that. And he points at the basilisk.
The fat thing?
Yeah, the fat thing.
We need its blood.
Ernie and Cordelia are statues.
And this will fix it?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Back the way we came.
Okay, well, I'll grab it and since I can squeeze.
Okay, good. I thought I was gonna have to use a spell to get them up to where we were.
So you go in the tunnel, and you guys hear just the clap without the grunting this time, and you see,
Without the whick.
and you see
I can move about 30 feet every round.
every round 30 feet. Okay, so that's going to take you 3 rounds. 1, 2, 3
So-
rounds to get there.
So in like 20 seconds I show up.
Ernie's right in front of you as stone.
His
And
toes
I
are
then-
have
out.
one of these. I guess I would try to move the Ernie statue towards and gather the statue.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll gut it and start.
And you're just going to just drip it down.
I mean, that's how they told me. Or
Why'd
should I
you
wait
ask
for
it like
them?
that? You're just
Well,
gonna drip it down?
So you slice it open and you
I was
put
gonna
it.
pour it on him and start
you
like.
squeeze it like a sponge on top of Ernie.
I was trying to get them both.
Oh, Cordelia's there too.
That's why I gathered
That's,
them.
yeah, he stacked them up.
Okay.
And then I was hoping to like drip it and then just like.
I
all
will
the
say
stats are
you
fine.
need to roll. This is going to be easy because they're close, but you can still fuck this up and ruin it. You need to roll survival to harvest this creature's blood.
Okay, it's plus 10.
I'm not going to make it a hard check, but you can still fuck this up. If you roll a 1, someone's not coming back.
Okay.
You won't need more blood.
22.
Ernie,
Ew.
you're back. Cordelia, you're back.
We're like,
Drink some
I'm
blood.
like rubbing the.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, wait,
blood
yeah,
into your
where's
face.
Wesley doing this?
Alright, it feels softer now. I like smack Ernie's cheek a bit.
what's happening?
You're in a markedly different location than you
How
were.
do I get over here?
I moved you.
Get the frogs. Get the frogs.
Okay. Has anyone found a way downstairs yet?
God. Oh.
Oh.
I jump.
So,
What?
Well,
You
First-
jump?
well, first I take a
150 feet?
snack. I snack first.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand on Brooks.
And I'm gonna heal 15 hit points.
So snacking first, so
you
this
still
is
got
another round.
I do. Yeah.
well, I'm opening the door over there because I'm looking for a way down.
Over here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go over here, Kai. I want you to roll perception when you come into this room right here.
Sure.
Because you find the stairs going down into the grotto. But then you're like running your hand along the wall and you go ahead and roll.
Oh no, the monster rolled a 16.
16?
16.
Okay. You don't notice anything. You just head on straight down.
Oh no.
And now you're seeing the grotto. Let me get everyone else's action before I describe what you see in the grotto.
So my first turn back awake, I'm going to tap Brooks. What's left?
Cass is jealous.
Brooks is over there with me, yeah?
Yeah.
We're in the back. We're
Oh, I
nowhere
thought he
near
came
you.
back with the thing.
No, I came
Oh.
back unpetrified you.
Yeah.
And it's like,
You
yeah,
can't-
I
you
gotta
can't get
save
the
the
Brooks.
frogs.
Then
I
I'm
jumped
gonna.
into the
If
pit.
you say save the frogs, I'm like,
Save the frogs.
hey, you jump in the pit. I'm gonna go up through the secret tunnel, and I'm
Eventually.
running at 165 feet around.
Okay, now you see Brooks.
Okay, I tap Brooks.
Okay, like
Then
drive
he
by.
gets 15. He gets
Oh,
the
but-
15 that I
yeah.
got.
Good game. Go around.
You get 15 HP.
And I'm looking for anything that leads downstairs.
You find Kai. You actually run.
I ran past
smack-
Kai.
Oh, through Kai.
Yeah.
You diffuse through Kai, and you go downstairs into the grotto, and you see the giant lizards. Massive
Oh,
horse-sized
you got some
lizards.
spittle from that
I
one.
know. I'm method. Oh shit! Gross.
No, that's why I put it.
I'm method acting. I am a lizard. Wow.
I wonder if he'll beat me down there.
Yes.
Because
So-
as I jump, I pull my snap leaf. I turn invisible and gain slow fall.
So you're slowly falling. As you're slowly falling above the green dragon head, you see both lizards move away from the dragon head and go straight towards Ernie, who stops. These lizards look Komodo dragon-esque, like monitor lizards, but huge, like horse-sized, several 100 pounds. Like they're like sliding and they're like hissing at you. Like little frills on the back, like kind of coming up behind them.
Easton, I'm here to save you.
Oh my god.
He doesn't.
As you
he's a
look out,
frog.
you can see that this was once some sort of like nurtured grotto where they probably had some sort of livestock besides frogs, but there's a huge frog pond in the center, and you see that there's lots of dead frogs around, some of them rotting, some of them half eaten. There's like a cooking station where they had chopped up and cooked or boiled frogs, had them on skewers. Like they're everywhere. There's flies and bugs everywhere, thick rich earth and water. There was once point, like due to the manure and stuff, you look like that's probably been consumed by the Bahir. If they had cattle or deer or something like that in here. Now it's mostly just frogs. And there are... someone roll 1d6?
1.
100 of them.
100 what?
Frogs.
Okay.
I need a big basket.
I did it, y'all.
Wait.
There are
You
one
rolled
of
a
them.
1?
Yeah.
What if you rolled a 6?
There would be 600 frogs.
1d600 frogs.
Oh god. Okay.
And when I say, Easton, we're here to save you, no frogs react.
All the frogs react. They
the
react like
noise.
frogs. They're just doing frog things. There are 2 giant lizards in front of you, though, poised to ready to attack.
All right.
Wesley, you land.
Do I have any actions left after running down here?
I mean, we're not in initiative, so...
I am going to. I pull a deck of cards to go, and like a giant puff of cards appear in front of me, and I hide while they're all in the air in front of me.
The lizards pounce?
And then I'm going to sneak attack from the other side of the card path.
Okay. Just for the sake of
Pocket
brevity,
sand them.
they are medium difficulty creatures between all of y'all. Like, you're gonna clean them up. So let's just say that shasha that works. Kai lets out something. Maybe Cordelia casts a spell from above, something like that. But
No,
whoa,
I miss.
I step off too.
Yeah.
Because I have a snap leaf as well.
wee, and you all end up in the grotto because we're on a time crunch here. So
Right. Does anyone have a basket?
Wesley, is this one it? Is this one it?
Just grab,
Is this one
just
it?
grab them all.
Is this one it?
Grab them all. She said she'd be able to recognize it.
I guess we could just start grabbing them and bring them to the
Do
house.
they?
okay,
Do they have a basket down here? Some kind of
they have lots of little baskets and stuff.
We're gonna start-
There are 100 bullfrogs.
frogging.
Don't know how big bullfrogs are. Yes.
I get the largest walk they have down here.
Okay, you can hold 3d4 bullfrogs.
Hell yeah.
And then they jump out of the walk. Like, they're not all staying in there. Some do.
There's a lid.
You put okay, 3d12 and then put the lid on. That's how many you
Is
get.
there another basilisk? Because we could turn
Oh.
turn Wesley to stone and see which frog turns to stone. We could kill Wesley and then grab the frog.
No.
Does whatever happens to Wesley happen to the frog?
How much HP do you think a frog has? Because Wesley's taking some
1.
fucking hits.
Is there a frog that looks bloody? I look for injured frogs.
Well, think about it this. Has Wesley taken phantom damage anytime during the campaign?
No.
Yeah, so it probably doesn't work that way. It probably just works with death and death.
I know that.
Yeah.
Ernie wants to find an injured frog.
Yeah, you find one, and you're like, the scar looks just like Wesley's scar.
Oh my god, he's just the same.
I'll use the candle of truth and interrogate them.
Eastern.
This one's saying Easton.
No, they're all
saying Easton.
That's what it sounds like. That's just what it sounds like.
Oh my god, she really fucked up. She made him into 100 frogs.
So like,
Okay.
Yeah,
Kai
I'm gonna-
steps wrong, and now there's 99 frogs. That one was
Check
not
Wesley.
Easton.
Yeah, I'm gonna take whatever crates that they have, or
Okay, you could
Cages.
find a crate.
Does
like,
anyone
storage.
have like some sort of magical divination?
start picking up frogs.
Where's
and
Claudius
looking
when you
at
need
them.
him?
oh,
Really
oh,
intensely.
oh, wait, no, no, I don't
Yes,
think that would
no.
show me their soul, but maybe I'll try detect. I'll try detect magic, and kind of scan the room.
Oh,
yeah,
it might be a
maybe
magical frog.
Yeah, see if there's some kind of enchantment. I don't think there will be because it was a soul swap.
No,
but-
it wasn't. It wouldn't be traceable because you didn't see it on Wesley this whole time.
Cool.
It's a good try though. Like I don't want to say no to something like that, but I'm trying to make sense
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
Like I want to reward.
I message
good
a frog at random.
Yeah.
Are you Easton? You can respond to this message.
Here's the thing. She told us he had no memory of being
Yeah,
Easton.
I know.
So I could sit down with them the way I did the tortoises and try to talk to them, but
That'll take way too long.
it would take.
Any of y'all know Hannah?
Eastern. You just start hearing
They're like
things.
parrot frogs. I think we should just
Yeah.
grab handfuls.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
we just gotta get a bunch.
I'm gonna
Okay,
It's gonna
I'm-
take some time, but
I'll be real. Wait, are y'all trying to collect all the frogs?
we have to.
Yeah.
It's time for a mini game.
Unless there's like
Okay.
Lord.
identifying marks.
Okay.
Any of them have like a crown on their head?
Each attempt. Here's what's gonna happen. Each attempt represents 1 hour of trying.
We got here bright and early.
Yeah,
We
you
got
did
till
get here.
night.
You got here bright and early.
True.
Let's say that you
Bright and
have.
early.
Let's say you have 8 hours until the house goes back on its travel. Okay. So you also have the threat of exhaustion. Everyone tells me what skill you want to use. I set the DC and you roll for it, and then you'll collect a number of frogs. All right. If you fail, frogs will escape. This is now my favorite mini game. Who would like to go
It's like
first?
the fishing one.
Hang on. I need a D8. I need a D8.
I will go first.
What are you doing to catch frogs?
Can I use?
This is harder than the Bahir.
Okay, so what I've done is I've taken off my armor,
Someone,
so I'm just wearing my clothes
just someone in chat redeem a loot goblin right now. Okay, you've taken off your armor.
because I have -2 stuff when wearing it. Is it possible that I could try and use my magical aptitude to sense the soul connection to a frog and kind of use that to guide where I'm going to grab frogs?
I will set the DC very high. But yes.
How high
What's
is
your
very high?
highest spell slot that you have right now?
4?
If you burn a spell slot and then roll, what do you have, occultism or arcana?
Both.
If you roll occultism and burn a spell slot, I'll let you try and divine which frog using a skill.
I'll do that.
Okay. I'm setting a very high DC, but I mean, if it works, you kind of just get it in one.
30.
Brooks walks over. He picks up a frog and he says, "It's this one." with sheer confidence, the gold
It's this one.
like shining energy around him. Brooks just says with confidence, "It's this one." I didn't want to play minigame tonight. Or am I?
You know I use my magic to subvert all of your ideas. Bless you.
And
But
you're certain.
I want to get these frogs out of here.
So we're gonna catch the frogs anyway.
Wesley.
And this is supposed to be the prince of frogs. Maybe they'll follow, like a queen bee.
Do they appear to be watching the frog?
I move the frog side to side. Do they?
If he moves to the other side of the room, do they hop after?
I'm gonna like.
Are you gonna find Piper the frog?
They're following. They're following.
It's working!
I broke the bridge.
You broke
They
the
can
leg.
jump.
The bridge.
They can jump.
Can you guys jump?
No,
You can squeeze with
jump. There's a rock slide right here.
Yeah, there's
No,
just
It's a
they
cave
can,
in.
they can all squeeze through
Yeah,
the
they can get through the tunnel. No problem.
Yeah.
You just gotta take the frog.
We just
with
gotta take the tunnel. Y'all can't take the tunnel?
You can take the tunnel.
Because we walked down here, right?
From climbing the beer.
you. We
Yeah.
have to climb the here.
So
That's
we-
the
you
tunnel.
have to
we-
climb down.
We
the
could go
beer.
the long way
Yeah.
around, but one of y'all could lead the frogs
I'll
through
take
the tunnel.
The prince. And I'll lead them through the tunnel.
I'll take it.
You take the frog, and you realize that they are in fact following. They are hopping along.
Okay. Well, that's better than what I was
So
going
the
to
answer is
try.
question-
He
Yes,
is
that
he
is
is
him.
glowing. You have a sense that like this is not like they wouldn't know to follow him like originally or whatever. Brooks did something to this thing. Like it's like now it's like glowing, like the same gold that Brooks
Destiny.
glows. Yeah.
Start walking.
I think isn't that a high level spell? Plague of Frogs. Like here we go. All right.
Go.
And they're all hopping after you.
Alright. I'm gonna head through the tunnel and I wait. I make sure they all stay away from the big hole in the ground.
Roll D100.
How many
many
frogs
frogs
fall
you
to
gonna
their
keep?
doom?
35.
Okay. You lose 35 frogs to.
No.
It's like
To hazards.
just hazards. They don't die, but they go the other way. They don't
They
go in the
wander
tunnel.
off.
They fall like as you go down here and like start going out the tunnel. They're
I think we got them all.
I like tried to like,
So, like, you're-
shepherd them away
Yeah.
from danger.
yeah, but
This
It's
is
not
funnier.
enough.
I'm underneath with the wall.
We were so careful with the tortoises.
dong.
Kai, I don't think it's
You ever heard Tail
working.
on a tin roof?
Jeez. I
Wesley is
think about
upset.
this.
Can we just hurry up?
I was trying to help. I promise.
You're upsetting Wesley.
Hey, you got what? 65 frogs out of there.
Pretty good.
I turned the walk over on the crowd.
It made soup.
God.
It made soup by itself.
All right, well, let's get
Yeah, I
down
guess
to
we
that.
go up the stairs and
Yeah.
down the Bahir.
You guys make it. Awesome. Oh, awesome.
High five me.
I will mention you are on a time crunch. So that's a motherfucking Bahir. And the big kobold had a +1 glaive on his body, if anyone wanted to
Need
take
to
that.
go fetch those things.
You can just pick it up on the way. But this is going to take skill checks and time if
Yeah.
you want to do something with that.
I was going to say, as they were guiding the...
The conga line and the frogs.
while they were shepherding
the
the
Royal
frogs
Frog
out,
Authority.
The
um,
line.
You get 16 HP.
and I went up where the Behir was with Kai, can I try to scavenge what I can from it? Anything that I might recognize as a resource or component?
I mean, you can try and roll some survival for me.
Okay.
You're good at that.
This is a beast. It's a beast. You're skinning a beast.
I'm
You're.
pretty good at that.
It's gonna be the DC of the creature's level.
Actually,
Mhm.
could I use my cooking lore to like help me butcher
Only if
this
you're,
thing?
only if you're not gonna get any alchemical
Oh,
ingredients. You're
okay,
only getting
well.
meat
If
for
you're
it.
trying to get the food.
Never mind.
So if you want Bahir meat, yes.
No, I'll do survival.
Thievery.
24.
24 is the exact DC. Okay, so you're like, well, these talons look good. You're able to get one of those. You have a Bahir talon. You manage to pull off 5 of its blue scales in pristine condition,
Ooh, pristine.
and you're able to extract both eyeballs.
Eyeballs.
Those taste great with eels.
Oh, and the tongue
Okay.
For licking.
for licking. God, the thing's cool. I didn't expect it to get ganked in one round. I was like, I was gonna strike, and and then get out of there and hit you guys and get out of there. It
Well,
just
then it got crit for 80 damage.
then it got crit for 80 damage. At 140 was its max.
It got struck and got out of here.
All right. You make it back. The house is now full of frogs. They are just...
Gotta bring back to this one.
I take the one that Brooks identified, and I put it with Slimy and Briny, and see if they have any sort of like fake kinship similar to the way the
Brr.
no reaction.
They know.
Well, it's not.
they know
their
it's
son.
not him.
Yeah. I think they might be better parents than what's his face.
The real trick is to bring the frog to the Duchess and see if she recognizes it. My boy!
My God. So, anything else before we move the house back?
I don't think so. I guess one of us went back to fetch that glaive and see if...
It's a +1 glaive, so just add it to your inventory.
Yeah.
Is there any further tests we can do to this frog? Make sure it's the right one.
I don't know. It's glowing
Put
now.
a pea
That
underneath its
feels-
mattress.
I mean, other than the ultimate test.
No,
Please don't kill
it's
that frog.
we.
The ultimate
Look,
test.
look.
Just gonna scroll over
even,
to the 5.
even if it isn't him,
You got all of
all of the ones that have made it, one of them might be him.
It's very likely one of these is gonna be him.
So, I just have to hope that Hannah can. Well, she said she could recognize him, and she'll have the stuff. And
Can you imagine if she just grabs the wrong one and puts him in a different frog? Like we just have a infinite frog situation.
If she casts the spell, she should be able to see the difference.
I guess. I don't really know how this soul stuff works.
I guess we'll have to deal with the noise. I'm like yelling over the frogs.
I pull your plugs out.
I just realized whoever comes across this cave next is going to see a sign that says your god is dead and see a dead dragon and Bahir. Like, someone's going to be like, what the fuck happened here?
So many dead kobolds.
So, the house, it's a 6-hour ride with the frogs.
I tried in the house doing this and like the frog.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, hang on.
I'm just like...
7 frogs escape.
close the windows.
Someone roll D100.
Why?
Because it's funny.
35.
Okay, you're good. So,
35.
it's like if you rolled a 7 or lower, then maybe it was.
35 just flopped in.
No. So the house keeps walking, and it's. And finally, after 6 hours, if you've been taking a short break, it arrives back at the place where it originally left. You see
I can focus.
Hannah there, standing. She's leaning on a crooked staff. Her hair is like frizzied out. She's got like a huge gash. There's like blood coming out right there. But she has a big old smile. There's dirt. There's burn marks all over her body for some reason.
Burn
like
marks?
Yeah, burn marks. And there's like bits and like her outfit is like torn up in all the places. Like one of her socks is just completely burned off. And the other one's like completely fine. And she's just sitting there. Hey, you made it. Oh, you have so many frogs.
you made it too.
Yes, I have everything that you need. 1 roc's egg, and she holds out this egg that is smashed in half. The yolk is like pouring out. Enough of one. I have the tuft of, and she pulls out this like fluffy, like big white. It looks like just strands of cotton essentially, and she pulls out this very delicate bundle of goldenrod. Did you find Easton?
Probably.
We think that this particular one, and
You said you'd be able to recognize them.
Not one of mine.
no,
Not one of mine.
I'll hand her
Arnie's-
the. I'll hand her the.
I've got one manacle too, baby.
Like
She
the
takes
manacles around his entire body.
This is him. I am 85% sure.
85.
85.
Well,
86.
it's the best shot we've got.
Yep.
Should we just do the ritual now? Do you want to sleep on it?
Well, we have to
Yeah, we're still not really convinced that a clean swap's the full answer here.
Okay, like the yolks are spilling out of the egg. We might need one of these in the morning if
Put it in the.
Are you? What do you want?
I mean, as much as I would like to keep going, I just feel it's right. We need to restore Easton to his true form. I've taken enough time from that. And maybe you could hold on to me and find a more suitable vessel in the future.
My temples are getting hot.
What about the ring? We spoke about putting Easton in the ring.
Well,
She hasn't had enough time
She
to
didn't
look
have
at
time
it.
to
if we take
I
the
did a little
evening,
adventuring.
if we take the evening,
She has the things now. She went on such an endeavor.
Yeah, look, let's not just get rid of your entire life and out of a sense of politeness here.
I'll go out and get
I'm
a
just
rock's
saying,
egg in the
I've
morning.
been given more than any of these. I'm grateful for that, but it just feels wrong.
All right. So then we know what we're doing next. We find something new for him.
But we need to bring him back. And those reagents are going to spoil.
I'll get my summoning chalk. She goes to grab some arcane supplies from inside the house, leaving you to say your goodbyes.
God damn it.
Is this really what you want?
Or is it what you feel like you have to do?
We have time. You don't have to decide this evening. I'll go out there and get a rock's egg in the morning. I don't.
No, it'll be
Yeah, I
alright.
just-
Like I said, you can keep me around. Be your little buddy. Right?
I mean, of course we would keep you around, but like,
Maybe even
we're clumsy people. Like, bad
like,
things are
you
happening.
bring their son back. Maybe they'll be grateful enough to help you out with their endeavors. Or the endeavor to find me a new vessel or whatever.
You're making it sound easier than it probably is.
Really, really wishing the Smith hadn't just jettisoned himself off into the
Yeah.
cosmos.
Man, you know how fast he could pump out a homunculus?
Yeah, real.
I mean, I've been working on something small for Riley, but I don't think you'd want to be a skeleton.
Oh no.
Would you like to be a candy cane python?
I think if we put Easton in the ring, then we have time to figure something out.
You don't have time to figure something out while I'm with Frog. It'll be okay. Right? And I kind of look at Hannah, I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't let anything happen to the frog. But is that... that's not enough of a life for you.
And we
like I
need.
said, I've been granted more than I should have been, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah,
But this just feels like something I need to do. To, repay the accidental kindness I've been given. So it'll be alright.
And sort of like, just like pull everyone into a hug or whatever, and then go step next to Hannah.
She's currently drawing a circle. She's making arcane signs in the ground. And she's taking the reagents and she takes first the rock's yolk of the egg and lays it around the summoning circle, and the golden richness falls into the mud. She takes the golden rod and lays it straight in the center. She takes the tuft and she whispers words into it, and it bursts into blue flame, and she gently lets it fall into the golden rod. It lands, and each of the petals of flower splits off, and then lays gently on the wind until it hits the yolk, creating this purple ring. Hannah begins to levitate. She begins to swirl her hands, and you see her with a concentration you've not seen in her before. Her eyes open. I'm ready when you are.
There's somewhere I should stand.
I just need you too close and nothing else to interfere.
I'm gonna, before he steps in, I'm gonna run up behind him and hug him.
Another one.
And just say, we'll get you back.
I know you will. So I'll take me in one hand.
Oh god.
And like I'll just sort of like sit near her things, and then I'll pull off the lily and hold it in the other.
I can right one wrong.
Let's do it.
Arcanum Dalium. And she sneezes mid-spell, and there's a crash of lightning. And mist rises all around, and there's only silence. Deafening silence. You hear burr, burr. Burr, burr, burr,
So
burr.
many frogs here.
Wait.
You see Wesley stumble out.
Wesley?
Where the fuck am I?
Do you know any of us?
No, should I?
Do you know who you are?
I'm Edmund Easton Arling.
Yeah, we know your parents. We'll get you back home.
What the? And then there's mist, and Hannah goes down. She's like, oh, that was a big crash of thunder. Little buddy? Little buddy? She like swings her hands, and the mist clears, and you see it. The slimy head rise up 4 feet tall. You see the frog form of Wesley's new body. Not a bullfrog, but athletic, slippery, a swashbuckler. His equipment magically changed to fit his new form. His dandy hat tilted, the feather flying high in the wind, his blade at his side, and his cheeks bulge as you see Wesley return to form.
Wesley?
Little buddy?
Something doesn't feel right.
Shit.
Well,
You're a
I
bit,
think Ernie was.
you're a bit shorter now. But it's,
I like walk up to you eye to eye.
Oh no. Did we do something wrong?
you know, all things considered, I think that went about as well as we could have expected.
Wait. I remember you all. Did it work?
yeah, kind of.
I kind of gesture.
And I finally like noticed and like, whoa, that's weird.
Oh, talking frog. And then the thing that's the most weird to you, Slimy and Briny, these bullfrogs jump up to you and they croak. And this time it comes to you clear as day. My son, my love, my love. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end our episode for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here as we got Wesley's true form revealed and his new mini revealed next
Frog
week.
Lord.
And his new true form. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for the lurkers. Thank you for everyone that's following, subscribing. Please follow us on YouTube and catch up on those VODs, and we'll see you the next time in Lindy Windlock. Thank you all so much. Good night.
Hi, Chad.
Oh my god.